いつか君がくれた花束はそいつの間にか星空に溶けて消えてもう色も意味も香りもその手触りも夜がそっと飲み込んだここにいるよここにいるよ世界の果て一人浮かんで色づいて滲んで消えてく言えないままの言ここにいるよここにいるよ君を待つよ世界の果ての向こうで向こうで
disappearing us. Inviolable love. The sky is almost red. Spread out. Ours should be dead. Never to be said. Time won't tell at all. The night falls. I can't see any tears in your eyes. Tell me how I know by your voiceless cries. I'd be saved if I could say goodbye. What is left is a sweet little lie. Why do I feel an endless storm? In a light like a smile with a farewell warmth inside. By the darkness, a star let you cry for.
Main system engaging combat mode.
We're hacking into the mainframe today. We got them right where we want them. We're injecting our scripts directly into their content node distributors. We're bypassing their security, their firewalls. They have no idea what hit them. We're in English, Poindexter. They're Torahing our Torahs. Tora! It is good to see everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful week so far. I hope everybody enjoyed their week. It has been 4 to 5 days, depending on your time zone, since the last time we hung out together. I was supposed to stream on Friday, which is yesterday, depending on your time zone. However, the work is working. You know, it's always the meme of like when you get hired for that dream job that you wanted, and it's like the depressed Squidward. I had a 13-hour day this week, and then I had another overtime, and then the overtime, they don't stop coming, man. They don't stop coming. And then it's good at the end because then I get paid, but it's like a pound of blood is worth how much of a pound of feathers, you know? You never know. So we'll see how it amortizes out in the end. The glasses really make it full circle with you talking about this. My favorite thing with the glasses is that they're pinned to my, like my bangs and not my face. Which means that like, when I shake my head around, they move based on where my bangs are positioned. That's the only place where they like move to in the live 2D. It's so good. It's really funny. But it's good to see everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed their week so far. I had a very good week outside of the lots of work. Lots of work for sure, but I've enjoyed my reading. I got some good fighting games in. I cheered for my team, my Grand Slam team. I'm a substitute member who will be substituting next week. If you guys did not know, the Grand Slam is currently undergoing today. It is a Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising Invitational Tournament in which content creators of different skill levels get together and combat against each other in a team tournament effort. I watched Yozo kill my team in cold blood. And I instantly regretted everything that I taught her, man. I was like, no, man. No. I saw her super on Wake Up. Mind you, not her Wake Up. The opponent's Wake Up against them because she was expecting them to do anything. And that's just what they did, man. Those boots were made for walking, and mashing is what they did. But I've been practicing in the shadows in the background to get ready for my turn to join in this tournament. I've been playing Beatrix and Wilness, but I think I will stick to Wilness because Wilness is quite possibly the goofiest character in this game. We're gonna end Yozo. I don't think I'm allowed to fight her because I don't think we're in the same bracket. Like, we're in 2 different PAX brackets of fighting games. So I don't think they're gonna let me fight her. But I've been playing Wilness, who is a very funny character. And if you guys don't know what Wilness does, he's a big body character that slowly walks at the opponent. And then when he gets there, yeah, Weenus. I've been playing Weenus. And when he gets there, you have an illustrious choice of either a high or a low. And they both kill. They both lead to death. And you gotta make your opponent hold that because it's schmicks. And it's good. It's really fun to play that way. The only problem is that he like has to get in, and he's got the slowest walk speed I've ever seen. But it's okay because his walk animation is diabolically good. So I don't mind slowly walking at people because I think it scares them more than it scares me. Like, they're like spiders or whatever. They're basically just bugs. They're insects. They're unworthy of my walking and blocking. It's simply just walking, and we take whatever hits come to us, you know? It's written Will Nix now because of woke or whatever. Let me say hello to everybody. Let me greet everybody properly real quick. Let me greet everybody with a warm SHISHOU welcome. What's good, Highway? What's good, ShimadaTiger? What's good, It's Germs? I mean, Worm, if you will. What is good, Nightbot? What is good, Clown Wrangler? What's good, Krypton? Good, Fuzzy? What's good, Geist? What's good, Clown Wrangler for the 75 stream streak? Is MCR EXAPUNKS? You're gonna make me fucking crash out. I've already gone over it. If you guys missed the Monster Hunter collab, I was engaged in crash out behavior because people were acting a fool with their pants on the ground. They did not know what they were talking about. I'm gonna go over it a bit later, but I'm still boggers right now, man. I'm still people boggers. What's good, Ensafe? What's good, Kano? What is good, Mayu? What's good, Nico Oil? Say they ceased. Say they ceased. Say they ceased. What's good, Mayu? What's good, Out of Order Show? What is good, Roji? What is good, Jack? What's good, DJ Platinum? Going through more? What's good, Bep Bep? What secrets do her right side hold? It is funny that the wide capture can only work on one emote. And it's like out of proportion because wide Shima is 2 emotes. So it then cuts my face in half. Like that one really fucked up Miku music video, Infestation or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about? Where she turns into a bug? Essentially, like, I turn into the Arbiter with this emote. And like my mandibles like come in half, you know? Alright, let me keep scrolling here. What's good, Fried? Good to see you. Papu Dog. I found the best way to add 7 TV emotes. The greatest way to add 7 TV emotes to stream is search a series of 2 syllables. It doesn't matter what they are. Just look up 2 syllables and you'll find a good emote. Because most good emotes on Twitch just happen to be 2 emotes. Baba, oh, that's why we have this. I mean, I think that's how we got Guga too. And you know, Guga is like, that's a classic. That's a Shima classic. We can't have a ShimadaTiger stream without a Guga, you know? So I looked up Papu and I got Papu, but Papu is already an emote. We already have Papu. It's 12 doing his dance. So I had to find another word for the Papu dog, so I just put dog at the end of it. Yeah, we already have Papu. So I had to find Papu dog. Let's get Zaku-sani. Good to see you. I'm gonna look up Zaku. Wait, no, hold on. That's already a thing. That's already a word. I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna come up if I look up Zaku in the 7TV. I'll look up Sani. Let's see what we get here. It's all Sonic. It is everything Sonic. I don't think we're gonna be adding any Sonic emotes to the stream today. Not today. Maybe next time we collab with Ami. Scrolling through more. What's good, Spaniard? Good to see you. What's good, Krobus? What's good, Rick Air? Great fucking game. Dude, all of the web developers and programmers and engineers are coming out for this one. All of the IT people, the computer science people, as soon as you put a Zachtronic game in front of a VTuber, it's like, it's moths to a damn flame, man. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. They don't know what she usually plays. It's like, it's really funny because I know that computer science people love 2 games. They love Zachtronics games and they love Factorio. And then everything else is like a derivative based on that. So if you're a VTuber who wants to get more tech literate people in your stream, just play one of those 2 things. Just like pull up one of those 2 things. And then you're gonna have like a 10x engineer in chat explaining to you why your memory allocation sucks. What's good, Monkey Res? Good to see you. Also, Thak Rockjaw, thank you for the 8 months resub. Much appreciated. Also, DJ Platinum, thank you for the 7 months resub as well. Thank you guys for the resubs. I hope you continue to enjoy your emotes. Is Kagurabachi Shimada new or am I tripping? So, Kagurabachi in my intro screen is new because I lost the image of the dog and the cat. Because to do this stream today and to do every stream from now on, I had to make a new user profile on my computer for streaming. Because I've been raw dogging it since the inception of my channel on my user and web browser that I've used for like my life, as well as my work from home job that I've had for like 4 years previously. Meaning that like everything that could possibly like get me stabbed in the middle of the night was like just loaded up in the same browser that I'm playing Scrandle into. So I decided that if I wanted to play programming games, I gotta like take a little more care, and then set up a user profile as well as like a new browser to never encounter an issue where like my full name and address are displayed like on stream with my social security number, you know? It was probably fine. It definitely like wasn't. It definitely wasn't, because there's been times where like I could very easily just click on a fill, like an autofill form for like a you know, a junior developer's web browser game, and then it could very easily just pull like cookies from my Google cache that are like, oh, this is where ShimadaTiger lives. Dojo Street 101, you know? Okay, let's go through more. What's good, Jack? What's good, John Buzz? What's good, Fuzzy Sight? What's good, hello? Good to see you. Looking cool. Thank you, thank you. I hope you guys like my sunglasses. Snake! Do you like my sunglasses? Do you like my sunglasses? Don't say it, man. What's good, TOD? 1D, good to see you. What's good, Clown Wrangler? Thank you for the 21 months resub. Thank you for supporting the stream. If it weren't for the ShimadaTiger stream, all I would do is mash and mash and mash and mash in Minecraft or whatever. I have a CS degree and I understand some of these words. I kind of made up a few of them too. What is good, DJ Platinum? What's good, Strongest Dumbest Fairy? What's good, Key? Good to see you. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. What is good, Lucy Goosey? What is good, Darko? Scrolling through more. What is good, Yeg Boy Genius? Scrolling through more. Almost here, almost here. Seire ceased. What's good, Game Drive HD? Scrolling through more. What is good, Monogamous? What's good, Chaos Muffin? Okay, I think we're almost caught up here. There you go. Engineer is a state of nature, never plays Factorio, but in captivity he does. It is so fun. It's very true that like I play way more games when I'm employed versus like when I'm not employed. Cause like I don't, when I was unemployed, when I was laid off from my previous like job as a developer of video game, I didn't play any video game because I was busy just trying to make video game, you know? That's like the first principle of like what I do is I make game, and if you take make game away from me, then play game has to take the backseat too, you know? Because then make game turns into like regular time, and then play game is like that's superfluous, you know? But in actuality, I feel like you get more from play game, because all work and no play makes SHISHOU a dull tiger, you know? There's a corner. Thank you for the fortune. Let me see if we can grab one real quick. See, this is also the thing too, is that I can open up fucking Omakuji on stream. Hold on, check this out. Check this out. You guys are not gonna believe this. You guys are not gonna believe this. New browser. Well, I guess you can't see it. I guess you can't see it, but new browser. It's a new browser, everybody. It's a new browser. I could do this now. I couldn't do this for the longest time, but I could do this now. I could show the top of the tabs. The browser. That's bizarre. No, it's Omakuji. Bizarre is a game that nobody plays anymore. Uncanny. It is gonna be uncanny with me having my tabs open at the top. But yeah, this is a new browser. I've been using Chrome my entire like streaming career, which could also be why like my computer shoots like acid hot flames at me like all the time. So I switched to Firefox. Kiki told her you can make profiles in Firefox and it changed her life. I'm kind of raw dogging it with Firefox too. I don't have any profiles. I just like go in with no cookies, no cache, no nothing, except for some tabs. What's even better? Hold on, I'm still traumatized. I have to close this real quick before I open the new tab here. There we go, there we go. What's even better is I could do this We have a completely blank tab. I hope you got ad block on. Oh, wait, hold on. Ooh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about all that. Anybody got a good ad block that I can use? There's a distinctive lack of UB shield on that browser window. I think I do need UB. Gulp. uBlock origin? Okay, hold on. Let me hide this again real quick. I don't want ads talking about like where to buy golf clubs like in my literal city. Would you like pizza delivered to your specific location? Try Domino's. Ad block. Am I allowed to install this on stream? Isn't it illegal? uBlock origin. Most illiterate streamer. Isn't ad blockers illegal? uBlock origin. I guess it's like, it's not illegal as long as I don't say that I'm using it for Twitch. They blocked the cops. Okay, get uBlock origin. Add the Mozilla Firefox. Hold on, let me see how many downloads this shit has. Okay, this is the real one. Allow extensions to run in private windows. Add. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. I'm gonna refresh on the Omakuji website. I'm gonna refresh on everything. We should be good now. Ads should never exist anymore. I've already blocked 4 of them. I've already blocked 4 of them as we speak, just by installing this bullshit here. Google searches will still probably dox you, but anything else is fine. But it's Firefox. It's no Google. It's no Google. You're wearing the hacker glasses. It's fine. That's true. It's gonna block out like all of my information. Time to use Bing. Time to use DuckDuckGo. Her ass doesn't know. Wasn't Google's like operandus mandai Namco? Wasn't it to do no harm? Isn't that what they said? Bugging myself. Modus operandi. Wasn't there don't be evil, do no harm? Exactly. Why would they ever do harm in doxing me? Why would they ever do that? This is also a different user profile too, and it's not even the same like account. So it should be fine, right? It shouldn't have any of my Google searches from like my other user profile and my other like account. They took it out for you for using working with the US government, then backtracked and now wait, hold on. They took it out after working with the US government, then backtracked, and now Palantir is doing harm. Who is Palantir? NY Carl, who's Palantir? Sit out? They took that sit out. Hey, Refactor, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It says don't be evil, not don't do evil things. Okay, well, I mean, human nature is comprised of all sorts of elements. I have Beyond the Good and Evil sitting right here on the desk right now. Why is Shimada going cool? We're doing some hacking today. We're cracking our knuckles. We're getting down into the mainframe. We're like, stealing your cookies. We're gonna be doing some social engineering. SHISHOU, she's not even noited. She doesn't even know. Who's Palantir? Who the hell is Palantir, man? I'm going BOGO Binted mode. I ain't coming in peace either. Take me to your dealer. Okay, Clown Wrangler, which one do you want? Don't sit this one out. Which one do you want? BOGO's Binted. Palantir's a company for data collection for evil purposes, pretty sure. Is it like, the one Facebook was working with? I still feel so fucking threatened by this. A streamer like fully traumatized by tabs. It's not even that my tabs are ever bad, it's that like I had 1 million bookmarks on my other browser, which is obviously like a non-starter of a problem on this one because bookmarks don't exist right now. But like it put the fear of God into me. The fact that you guys could see my like 2018 Final Fantasy 14 fishing bookmark that I put there forever ago. Okay, which one do we do here? Hit me with the career. I need some good news. Okay. Let's see what you get for career. Dude, great luck! You got great luck, Mr. Wrangler. Happy birthday. You got great luck here. You are talented in many ways. Everyone in the workplace looks up to you, even your own boss. Look forward to a possible promotion this year. Dude, you even got the boss telling you or saying to, you know, tell him to bring you a coffee. You could tell your boss to put it on your tab soon, man. Or depleting bookmarks. They were very bad. It was like Final Fantasy XIV fishing strategy, Final Fantasy XIV crafting macro, Azure Lane build guides, my like university's library. Like it was all sorts of nonsense that were up there that were like, I should not be putting that shit in full view. Tell him to bring out the lobster. Tell him to bring out the lobster. Tell your boss to bring out the lobster. SHISHOU Azure Lane arc? No way. I played Azure Lane more than any other gacha game until Uma Musume came out. And then Uma Musume came out and I said, I don't need anything else besides this. Or maybe Mahjong Soul. Dude, I could play Mahjong Soul in my browser without being scared too. It's crazy how a little bit of like protectiveness and streamer like responsibility go a long way in not making you like fear nightmares while streaming. It's crazy how like a little effort can make you never scared ever again, you know? ShimadaTiger the long way. Dunksled, it's good to see you. You're doing well. You could even accidentally share your desktop wallpaper. That is true. You guys want to know what my desktop wallpaper is? I mean, I'm just gonna take a screenshot of it. I'm not gonna fucking show my desktop. I'm scared of whatever like the sausage making process that would be. Okay, let me hide this here. Let me put this here. Let me put this here. Okay, I want to take a screenshot of my desktop. You guys can see the shit that I'm cooking with here. Let me put this over here. Savannah, it's good to see you. You're doing well. And I'm gonna grab my tab again. I strongly doubted Uma Musume until I played just the tutorial and instantly my girl must win and be center idol. Your first mistake was doubting Uma Musume, but I'm glad that you've come back to the other side once again. I'm glad that you know. It's peak, I'm afraid. It's peak all the way through. The best part about Uma Musume is that it's not even the best. Like, the game is not even the best part. Like, the anime is like twice as good as the game, at a minimum. And then you watch the anime and you're like, what the fuck? I must devote like my entire life energy to this series. I must become a horse gambler. Desktop. Create new. And then I'm gonna do the browser here. I'm gonna go to my pictures. Screenshots. I don't think this has anything that's untoward to put on. This is my desktop. Hit the screen. This is my desktop. Windows 11! Boo! Boo! I had a heart attack when I fucking saw the time in the corner. I was like, oh shit, they're gonna dox my time. They're gonna dox my time zone. They're gonna dox the day that I'm living in. Generate drive combo practice. Rage drive combo practice edit thoughts.png time zone. It's fucking. They know my time. They know my day zone, man. They know my day zone. It's fucking. They know my calendar zone. They know that I'm on the Gregorian calendar and not the lunar calendar. This shit's fucking over, man. They know that I'm not a real Song Dynasty philosopher. Expose her. Expose her. I said this in the big collab, and Sigful, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the redeem. And also Risa Gift, thank you for the follow as well. I said this during the Monster Hunter collab. I found the ultimate tech for removing all possibility of Twitter distracting me when I'm on my phone. So the first step was that I removed Twitter from the home page to make it harder to access, because I'm always going to go for like the path of least resistance when it comes to getting information dopamine. My new strat now is I took the Apple's Books app, the Apple Books app, and then I put that where Twitter used to be on my homepage. And then I have one book in there, which is 3 Chinese poets. It's a book called 3 Chinese Poets, and it is 3 Chinese poets from the Tang Dynasty. It is a Confucius poet, a Buddhist poet, and a Taoist poet, and it's just like a you know, a collection of all of their work from like the same century. 3 Chinese poets coming in clutch. There's been many times when I go to the bathroom at work, and I sit down and I open my phone, and the first thing that I have just via muscle memory is just 3 Chinese poets. You know, I've learned the sorrow of Wafu in his sadness when he considered his brothers carrying wood without him. You know? 3 brothers carrying wood across the mountain. One is noticeably missing, you know? There's some sadness to that. Handsome tiger guy Taoism at the Wudang Mountain Taoist Temple. Get it twisted. We will make our way to Red Note eventually. We will become Xiaohongshu streamers soon. We will become Xiaohongshu streamers soon. Where'd the 3rd brother go? He's traversing the country as a hermit, you know? He's in his hermitage, as you will. I also have a new poetry book on there that I just downloaded off the internet. I think it's by... God, what's his name? Hold on, I'm gonna disappear for a second. I'm not gonna disappear, I'm just gonna give you like the SHISHOU stare. I'm gonna give you the fluoride stare for a moment. Basho! It's Basho! It's the narrow road to the deep north, which is a travel log by the poet Basho of Edo period Japan, in which he travels across the northern pass of Japan to visit his family and also his like the holy site of other poets. And it's basically like a travel log, like interspersed with haiku. And then I'll sit down on the toilet, sitting on the toilet, you know, type shit. And then I open up the path to the north, and then I start just reading haiku instead of reading like some cooked ass Twitter posts. Ozempic stare, exactly. I start reading like haiku, and I'm like, I become smarter and more aware. I'm starting to get, you know how like you kind of get flanderized in the workplace because it's hard to be a genuine human being when you're a cog in the machine. So any like element of your personality that people can latch onto is like the one thing that they'll ever know about you. People were kind of up in the air as to like what my deal was for a while. I was definitely like the funny one, but now I've become the philosopher. Because I read at work like every day, and then they ask me what I'm reading, and then I tell them that I'm reading like Camus, and they're like, oh, you're reading like real stuff. And I'm like, yes sir. But like, I don't treat it that way. I'm just like treating the way that it's the books that I find to be the most important to what I should be reading right now, you know? It's not that I'm reading it to get like high and mighty over other people. It's that I'm reading it because I find that it's gonna help me. And then they're like, okay. They start asking me like philosophy questions now. Upgraded from being the office hawk tour girl. What was fucked up is that I was the chicken jockey girl. I said hawk tour once and I got a +2 out of it, but now like chicken jockey. I'm a chicken jockey merchant at work usually. That's like the one that I go to. Because essentially every other person at work is like a parent with like a 5-year-old child. And all of them have seen the Minecraft movie. Chamushius? Yeah, that's the shit that's been stuffing my damn nose, man. They all have seen the Minecraft movie like with their children. And they all find Chicken Jockey to be very funny. So the easiest way to farm +2s with them is Chicken Jockey. Say it. Chicken Jockey. Coworkers are wondering what the hell happened to change Shimada. It makes sense. You found the bit that landed. Get it twisted. We're taking the path of least resistance. Now it's farming a philosophical takes from whatever book that I'm reading at the time. Because I was reading Siddhartha. I just finished Siddhartha. And I enjoyed that book immensely. There were parts of it that I almost bounced off during. Like, the way I would describe the style that I almost bounced off of. Oh, Sakira Coco, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Is that Siddhartha is a book written by a Swiss author about a period in time in India when the Buddha was roaming. So it's an English translation of a writing style from the early 1900s that was written about like the like, you know, I can't tell you off the top of my head what century the Buddha was like chilling in, but it's one of them for sure. It's definitely before like the 1500s. Probably like, you know, year 10 or whatever. But then like, it's him mimicking that style of like oratory storytelling, which is very simple and straightforward. And it didn't work with me. It didn't work with me is all I say. It was like, there were parts of it that I was just like, this feels like I should not be reading this right now. It wasn't problematic, but it was like, it felt like someone pretending to be like an Indian philosopher who wasn't. And then like I kept pushing on, and then they dropped it like a rock later, and then it was just like written as normal. And I'm like, oh, okay, there we go. We're back to normal now. Fake book lure detected. I'm trying to remember what version of it was, because I looked it up after which version you should read, and it's actually very surprisingly like 50-50. Like, a lot of people have very strong opinions as to which version of literature you should read that's translated, which is very new to me, because I've been living in a world where you buy book and you read book. Now I'm living in a world reading world literature where I'm just like, oh brother, which of these 5 translations is the one that's like the most clear cut to the point but not like hard to understand? Also, Black Rock Penguins, good to see you. Did Tekken peak in Tag 2? I can't say it because I didn't play a lot of Tag 2. Also, Gates, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let me grab a Tiger Bro for you. The problem with this new Windows profile too is that I had to reinstall Stream Deck software because it doesn't just like work out of the box. And then by doing so, like it forgot all of my plugins. And now my Stream Deck like doesn't work until I get those plugins back again. Did Tekken peak in Tag 2? I think Tekken peaked in Tag 7. In Tekken 7, because that is the first one that I sat down to play. And I think we're all just moving through like you know, the waves of our own, what's the word? We all move through the waves of our own time, you know? What peaks for you is what you have the most fun in the time in which you are most free to have that fun. I'm not very free to have as much fun in Tekken 8, nor do I have fun playing that game anymore. But I would say that Tekken 7 was the game that I've played with the least amount of responsibility in my life. And it was very enjoyable for that fact because I could just enjoy the game for what it was, instead of like a momentary distraction from like, you know, the ping-ponging entropy of work and leisure. So I think that it peaked in Tekken 7. And I think for you, any game that peaks is most likely going to be the one that you can look back on because you have more nostalgia for the time. If that makes any sense to you. Fresh install though feels amazing. It was so funny when I was talking to KK about this, because I said it feels so good to have like a fresh computer, and she was like, "SHISHOU, I don't know how to tell you this. It's all still there. It's all you're just not allowed to look at it. They just put a blanket over it. It's all still there. It's the same computer." And I was like, "No, it's different. Trust me, it's faster." It's faster on this user profile. Trust me. It's different. It's different. It's like I got a new computer. This is like make up a new guy type bit. Person who has like immense slowdown in their PC and just constantly creates new user profiles. It's in different folders. Yeah, your money's not here. It's tied up in the banks, you know? Type Tiger to push the dirt under the rug. Yes, sir. I think that out of sight, out of mind is a powerful drug, you know? What's more powerful than the placebo effect? Alright, let's do... I kind of want to do a Scrandle before we do anything here. Give me a daily. I don't like that it's in the corner here. How to play? Brother... Now this is like when Govinda keeps meeting Siddhartha like over and over again without like knowing who he is. This is like I've seen an old friend who doesn't recognize me. This is like seeing an old friend who like doesn't know that like we've spent the years together, like with the most memorable times of our life. They don't know. It doesn't recognize me anymore, man. It doesn't know me. It's a new browser. It doesn't know who I am anymore. I I have to show it like the SHISHOU touch. I have to show it like the laugh, the smile, the sorrows, the anger, before it could start recognizing me again. Scrandle has amnesia. It's like tears in the rain, man. Exactly. If only you knew you from my cookies. Listen, I've been on a diet. I can't keep eating 340 calorie protein bars at work in like bulks of 5 a day. I very rarely like. I think my life has to be going down a very bad path for me to like gain like substantial weight, because I work out like pretty significantly a lot and I burn lots of calories usually, so it kind of evens out in the end. But the forces of entropy are beating the forces of good like in a 2-to-1 ratio right now, so I gotta keep this shit under wraps, man. But what it was is that my work has infinite free snacks and a snack bar, and one of the snacks that they get that is the tastiest to me is like a protein bar. And I never read the back of it. I never read the back of the protein bar because I was like, oh, it's protein bar. It's probably like 100 calories. How bad could this possibly be? And then one day, in my moment of realization of reading, I picked up that bitch, looked at the back, and it was definitely like, you could divide it by 6 is all I'm saying, man. You could divide that bitch by 6. Maybe even by 60, which is concerning. And then I picked it up and I continued eating it because I was hungry. I have a Pavlovian response now at work that if I'm bored, I'm hungry. I think I've been trained. KK says that they're trying to fatten me up to serve me in like, you know, a Korean all-you-can-eat dish. But I think that I'm becoming a product, you know? I'm kind of scared. It's never like healthy snacks. Like they don't have like snacks that are like non-calorie left beef. It's always like Omega Crunch Bar with like popcorn with 10 layers of salt and oil on top of it. If they was grenade bars, you'd see me struggling through the doorway, man. What are grenade bars? Is that like Gorilla Grip pump like fuel? Like is that like how like every fitness item that you could purchase is like named after some insane marketing scheme? Yes, SHISHOU, get bigger. Listen, Okuri Cap is my Oshi, but I don't think I can handle eating like she does. That's why like I go for the bike. It's either me or the bike or whatever. It's either me or the PS5. They put in protein foods and that they've never had protein in them. That is very true. Drop my grenade bar, there goes the office. I played Deus Ex 1 for the first time today, like off of a whim. Because I've never played the original Deus Ex outside of like 20 minutes when I first bought it like 10 years ago. I played like the tutorial today, and it had me laughing in the tutorial when they walk you through like the IED placement shit that you can do where you can put a landmine on the wall. Because like the tutorial for putting a mine on the wall is not just like walk up to the wall and place the mine, because the button to place the mine and the button to drop the mine under your feet and blow yourself the fuck up are the same button. And so they put a big ass warning in the tutorial for using the mine, where they're like, please make sure you're against the wall when you do this shit because you will kill yourself. I'm so glad that I played the fucking tutorial, man. I wouldn't have known any better. I would have thought that it was like a if at wall can press right trigger, you know? Like I thought it was gonna be one of those things. I didn't realize that they were like weren't counting for collision. It's like you could just press the button at any time, and if you press it before the wall, like you die. It'd have been hella funnier to just go blind into the game. I also didn't know that aiming works that way. Why does it work that way? Can anybody, is it just balanced for that reason? Is Deus Ex original game just balanced around like the worst aiming known to man? I think IRL Claymores had text on them that said point this side towards enemy. Listen, but I have no enemies. It's immersion. It's immersive sim. It genuinely is? Okay, well then, that makes sense then. You gotta upgrade your aiming skill. It's gaming. I mean, I do that by like downloading, you know, Valorant Aim Trainer and then learning how to shoot balloons. And then as soon as I get into the quick match, I'm like, where the fuck are the balloons? me checking my corner, shooting like top left, top right, middle, top left, bottom left, middle, top right, top left, middle. I'm gonna get them, guys. I'm gonna get them. Dark future of 2054. NELNOX, it's good to see you. You're doing well. It makes sense, to be honest. It can be daunting when you're a new player. I want to play... What's the other immersive sim that's like very popular? It's System Shock. Because the new System Shock remake came out. I want to play that with friends. Because apparently it's got like built-in co-op now. Is it... I played like a bit of System Shock before. I also never finished that game either. Is System Shock 2 remake co-op worth playing? Because I think it would be very fun. I think it could be very fun to play it with Oomps on stream and make like a stream series out of it. It exists and may or may not work. Well, that's good enough for me, I guess. I guess that's good enough for me. Half the games I play may or may not work, you know? Half the games I make may or may not work either. Yeah, let's start this bitch up here. Start this bitch up. Are we going mozzarella pizza or are we going wig and kebab? I think wig and kebab is always the good choice. This mozzarella pizza is fucking... It's abysmal, man. It's really bad. Jets would probably accept that. I'm pretty sure Jets would be willing to play that game for like 10th playthrough. Which I'm certain it like almost is by now. Half your chat may or may not work also. I know that's right. Judging by like the amount of like high watch streaks I have in this stream at like semi-irregular hours. I mean, it's always the same hours. It's just irregular days, you know? That could be true. What's that supposed to mean? They can melt cheese as long as it's not fries or a burger. They can melt cheese as long as it looks like it's coming straight out of the substance, man. Mozzarella pizza. Brazilians, I got something I got a bone to pick with you. Actually, wait, hold on. Hold on, I remember. All South Americans in my chat, I have a bone to pick with you guys. I have a bone to pick with you guys. You guys have been selling out your compatriots. You guys have been selling out your fucking compatriots, man. Because everybody has been making fun of Australia for being upside down. And how, like, they live in the southern hemisphere, so their seasons and their water and their toilets and, like, everything's upside down. You motherfuckers are upside down, too! And you're laughing, too! You guys are making fun of the Australians, too! I was just like, haha, so true. Wait a second. I saw a globe for the first time in a while, and I said, wait, hold on. Something's not right here. You guys are upside down as well. We're right behind you. I was like, you guys can't be fucking laughing at them. You can't be laughing at their expense, man. Hiding in the fucking crowd like in plain sight. You know too much? They're gonna fucking hit me with the Men in Black memory eraser. Did you think South America was in the northern hemisphere? No. But I did think that Australia was the only like real southern hemisphere country, because it's upside down, and that was my reasoning. And everybody laughs at Australia for being upside down. I didn't think it was in the northern hemisphere. I thought it was like its own thing. Like maybe North America is in the northern hemisphere, South America is in the southern hemisphere, and then Australia is in the upside down hemisphere. I think this is it. It's connected to the United States. How far away can it be? That's what I'm saying too, is that like we're tethered to it. You know? It's like when you moor something to a boat and you take it out to open sea, it's not gonna like flip over because it's connected to the current of the boat. South America is connected to us via tether, and therefore it doesn't flip over. I think we cracked the code here. Australia is on the moon. According to Death Stranding, that could be true. Also, Uncle Bink, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You got it. Listen, we're all brothers and sisters or whatever. Every human being has inherent worth to themselves. And we all live in the same world together. We all flow through the same river together. No one is an enemy. Yeah, everyone is a friend. That's what I'm saying. Facts. So true, so true. Okay, let me get a tiger bar for you. Wait, let me get a Bartholomew for you. That's what you're asking for. EMOTES, it's good to see you. You're doing well. I'm connected to Argentina. people Argentina. People River. People Argentina in chat. I'm gonna go with the pizza for this one. I think that pizza could be bad. I've had bad pizza, but I think that pizza being bad still sets it above 90 percentile of food. This could be a hot take. I think that pizza, like, above a certain threshold still mogs like 90% of food. Because it's the most, like, everything food item. You could have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can have one slice as an appetizer, or like 3 slices as a meal. Wet pizza, hard pizza? Listen, I don't know the kinematics of all that. What the hell is a hard pizza, brother? What the hell is a hard pizza? You eat your pizza with the shell? Also, Lego Man, it's good to see you. You're doing well. I'm from fake New York, Toronto. Is the pizza creepy or wet? Not the way I use it, man. To onion or not to onion? Wait, hold on. Chicken Jitos and Lebanese chicken flatbread. Love wins or whatever. What is this? It is like the same food. I would rather go with this one, the one on the left here, the chicken Jitos. Chicken Jitos. Because I like the ingredients more than the fucking greens and greens. Someone took a bite out of this damn cucumber. What the hell, man? They cut up the cucumber by taking fucking bites out of the rind. What is this? I think I'd rather take this one. It doesn't look bad, but 96 is crazy. That's insane. That's like Rotten Tomatoes scoring, where it's like 96% of people said, yeah, it's not dog shit. Like, that's insane. Cheapter wins? You know, that is real. That is real. Not to get into politics or whatever. Let's do... roast pork stuffing and gravy in a baguette. Or pork dumpling, price for 10. Price for 10, that's like less than $1 per dumpling. $9, but you get 10 dumplings. That's less than $1 per dumpling. But I think... Wait, what is this? Hold on. What in the fucking dino nuggets are these? Wait, what are these? Hold on. I just saw these fucking croutons they put on top of this mess of a burger. This mess of a sandwich. In a baguette. This is 90 cent a dump? That's what they be saying to me when I fucking go to the bathroom 7 times in an hour at work, man. It is like 90 cents per hour on the dump. Rumbling. What's good, Dingos? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Properly exposed photo is automatic plus 10. That is true. I do think that, like, if the photo is, like, not made in, like, a lab to be, like, gross out food factor, I do think that it's, like... I do think that it helps. It's so brown. The worst part is I can't tell which one you're talking about. Both of these look either brown or beige to me. Like, neither of these look like they look like Monster Hunter Wild before you hit 30 hours of the gameplay. You know? Before you unlock color. I think that... Cheap wins. Cheap wins. Whenever you're in doubt, cheap wins. We go for cheap third. What is... Take me to your leader-ass hamburger? What in the flying saucer is this? What in the fucking Betty and Barney is this, man? What is this? What in the fucking owls have eyes is this? This is your home, brother? Hardpull United? No shot. This isn't my home. I guess it is. If it is a Glort burger, I guess it's my home. Take me to your dealer. Damn Frisbee. It is a Saturn burger, man. This shit got like a fucking, you know, 3-moon orbit. Did I miss EXAPUNKS? Yeah, we'll get there sooner or later, Polyglitch. We're bringing out all of the engineers. This is my fucking my breadcrumb trail to bring out all of like the computer science Tiger Bros. I'm like, okay. I set up a Zachtronics game under a cardboard box, and then I have like a stick with a string attached to it, and I'm bringing them out. Full English though. Full English breakfast does go crazy. I didn't know what a full English breakfast was until recently, because I thought full English breakfast was like you get egg, of course. You have to have egg. Toast, of course. Egg and toast, easy. Bacon? I would say bacon likely, and sausage. That was what I thought a full English breakfast was. I didn't know they were fucking around with the wet beans like this, man. I didn't realize that a full English breakfast included the fucking wet beans. Are these tomatoes? Yeah, they got like a whole tomato on it too. They just put 2 whole cherry tomatoes on that bitch as well. Which is fucked up because it doesn't say that in the menu, which is right behind it. So it makes me think that that's tomatoes free from a bush or whatever. Oh, Cecina's fan, it's good to see you. Seriously, I want to know how that came to be made. It's so big but looks frozen. It is really big, man. This is the messiest box I've ever seen. What's your knowledge on Intel x64 instruction set architecture, SHISHOU? Is that the one with the guy who used to be in James Bond? Because other than that, I don't think I know too much Intel about all that. I don't think I know too much about all that. The bean goes everywhere when he moves. It's like when they used to program like water graphics. And then they were like set to like your vision instead of like a static object on the ground. So every time you move, like the beans follow you like the picture of Dorian Gray. I think we might have to go with cheeseburger here. Because cheap their wins or whatever. I know that like the English are going to be looking at this shit like licking their lips. Feels so good to stream past EU hours. No shade to my EU viewers. Because I can make fun of British food. And then there's very rarely anybody who steps into the chat like getting into the arena. You know, there's no men in the arena willing to stand up for the full British breakfast box. They're not like, oi, Gov! What you tallywhacking about the beans for? You know, like there's none of this nonsense. Everybody here knows that this is the Croton. The bacon is like uncooked as well. That's like a slab of pig. The cheeseburger is awful though. Like that's horrible. That's a bee's churger. I think I'm gonna have to. Okay, well, cheap or loses in this scenario. I'm above you in our current scenario. I outrank you in our current scenario. What is this? What is this? Why does this shit look like a Meyerlurk egg patch, man? What is this? Would you rather have the most American looking box known to man, or would you rather have wok of slop? What is this? There's no way that's a serving. Cheese spatzel. Kanasnocken. Wait, can I get a fucking... Hold on, I always forget the name of this emote. Can I get a fucking... Baden-Württemberg? Anybody put Baden-Württemberg in chat real quick? This is what I'm looking for. The least used emote in the entire stream ever, but I know that this is gonna come into play. This is like Ornithopter, man. I know this shit's gonna come into play one day. The day we play Food Guesser and Baden-Württemberg comes in, I know that we're gonna have to use that emote. Automator, it's good to see you. You're doing well. An Infinite Zero, it's good to see you. Tots, onion rings, onion chips, matzo sticks, and sliders. Or parasite egg. This shit literally looks like when they're making an alien landscape in an old game and they gotta fucking like put a texture of like egg on the ground, you know? Like it looks like when they put a texture of like alien egg on the ground because they can't individually model them. Wee or wah 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 Shimada. Hold on, let's see here. 7 TV emotes, let's look up wah wah wah. That's a good point. Let's look up wah 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 on 7 TV. This could be something new. Dude, this is good! Okay, hold on. You are a genius. We're going wah 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 on this one. We will be going wah 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 on this one. This is a good ass emote. We're adding this here. This emote is too good. And Croxifer, it's good to see you. And look at me, thank you for the 2-month sub. Much appreciated. Wah and Ome 20. Wah is such a good video, man. It's such a good... This owns. It's so good. Everybody who's like mobile, who like relies on the stream to see what the emotes are, like, what the fuck? What are they talking about? What's wah? Wah. Let me see if I can get this video here. I'm gonna hide my shit for a second. Me if I'm a cat. Me if I'm Conk or Crete. I'm still hiding my tabs regardless, man. You guys need to know that I've been listening to Liquid D&B playlist. Okay, let's look up cat screaming into camera. Okay, this is the one. Hunger scream is what it says. Is this the video? Yeah, this is wah. Hold on. Light mode jump scare. Okay, this is wah. Let me pause this music real quick. This is one of my favorite videos. that's a wah. This is one of my favorite sound effects. It's so good. Dora, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Dorora. Me when I... What? Dude, this video is good, man. What? Dude, this is gonna be the stream for the rest of the day. I know everybody looking forward to the ShimadaTiger stream. This is gonna be wah for the rest of the day. Shisha, why you stimming during stream? I'm not opening all that. I see the cat box video in chat. I'm not opening that on stream yet. I got someone has to go into the mines to tell me. Also, Shadowmar, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Tell my friends argue with me. Dude, I'm still crashing out, man. I'm not mad, but I'm definitely like peeved to some capacity. If you guys missed it in the Monster Hunter collab, it came down to the discussion of music. And I forgot how we got to this discussion, but we started talking about MCR, My Chemical Romance, which is a band that I very much like. Let It Go. There's the clip of the Superman movie where like the dad walks into the fucking hurricane and like gets blown away, holding his hand out, telling Clark Kent to just hold off, let it happen. I was getting rage baited by my dear Nakama friends. The war is over. I'm still Japanese soldier on island, still fighting World War II. The conversation of MCR, My Chemical Romance, got brought up, and Yozo insisted that... Oh, I remember what it was. I said... We were talking about emo music, and I said, I don't like Panic at the Disco. I find Fall Out Boy okay, but MCR is like real shit. Like, that's real shit for sure. Like, that's music for like real, you know, angsters. And it's like music with like a purpose to it. It's not just like commercialized slop. And then like they rebuked that and were like, it's mom music. Did you get genuinely mad? I kind of did. But I mostly got mad because I get mad when people argue from a stance that they don't know anything about, you know? Like, that's kind of like what makes me mad. It's not that I get mad that they disagree with me. I got mad because they didn't know what they were talking about. If they knew what they were talking about, I would have not gotten as mad. But they did it. They did. I'm not gonna play that Gooner music. It was a double threat, man. Yeah, Kege was just stirring the damn pot like she was making, like, Kasnolken, you know? You could see the rage bait in her eyes. Because MCR is not punk, but it kind of is. And it sent me down a path after where I was like, what is punk music? If they've, like, rebuked that MCR is punk music, in any capacity, not just like every capacity, but any capacity, then like what is? And then I was like, what are punk music, like what are punk bands that I'm aware of? Because my parents have been like punk rock enthusiasts their entire life, which means by math, I've been exposed to it my entire life. Like I've had a very abnormal childhood and upbringing where like my stepdad is like a punk rock musician and my mom used to write like punk rock magazines because that was like her life. And so they took me to concerts like all the fucking time and I hated it. Because I was like a kid and I was like, cut that loud mess out, man. Cut that loud mess out. Not that I dislike punk music. It was like I was overstimulated as like an autistic child. Taking your autistic child to a punk rock concert in the middle of an LA warehouse. Surely a great idea. Surely a great idea. This shit is fired. Put it out, man. Put it out. So then I was trying to remember punk music that I know. Are you still artistic? I got better. Monty Python voice. I got better. I got better. Hey, Toxic, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Rage Against the Machine is punk, although they kind of sold out. Rage for the Machine. Unwoke Rage Against the Machine. Fuck you, I will do what you tell me. I know like 100 people have done this bit, but it's really funny. Fuck you, I will do what you tell me. Yes, sir, I will do what you tell me. It's so good. But I think MCR, I was comparing it to other bands. NoFX. This is no offense to NoFX. I don't know what they're getting up to, so I don't know if this is offense to them. I listened to NoFX back again after like not hearing them for like 15 years. Are people really saying that like MCR is less punk than that? I was like, what the hell? Cause it's like, I don't think it's bad at all. And I think many NoFX songs are pretty banger from the ones that I've listened to. She's actually still crashing out about the MCR thing because there's a point to be made. There's a point to be made. I'll get there. You sit down and you listen. Also, like, man, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Metal ate shit for a decade, and we all got Return was Nirvana, and their one good song not worth it. Listen, you can't be saying all that. You can't be saying all that in my chat. But what I was saying too is that like, if this is punk, and MCR is not, and I'm counting out Black Parade. The entire Black Parade album, I'm counting out. Because that is mom music. That's worse than mom music. It is Homestuck music. Not because of anything wrong with its inherent value as music, but because it was reclaimed, and I think like the war has already been over. Like we can't bring it back. We can't like run cultural interference on Black Parade to like make it cool again. If this is punk, I don't want to be punked. When I was reclaimed, I was there. I was there too, man, but they were like fighting in the street. I was one of the ones fighting for the Homestuck side. Now I regret my actions. I'm like Oppenheimer. I wouldn't say MCR is punk at all. It's more like pop rock. That's somewhat anti-establishment. I think it's very anti-establishment. I just think people have a warped idea of like what it is. Because if you listen to MCR, and like you listen to some of the songs and you listen to like what's made outside of the Black Parade, like you'll understand that it is actually like very anti-establishment. Like that's the point of it. Because the band was formed like 3 months after 9/11 happened, and it was like in protest to like, you know, the preceding events. Like it was a direct response. But then I thought, what else is something that people think is like super like quintessential to punk style? You can't be telling me that Green Day. You can't be telling me this that Green Day is punk and MCR is not, man. I'm losing my mind when I started going down this rabbit hole. I heard KK is a pro DJ. I think she knows music. She does. That's the thing too, is that she does, but like there's infinite music out there. When I start telling people about the stylings of like cool jazz and also like modal music and jazz, like they don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, people ba 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 people talk to them. But then like when KK tells me about like, I don't know, we have a lot of musical overlap. When KK talks to me about like DJ stuff, like that's very new to me. I listen to DJ music, but I don't like seek it out, so it's very new to me. If I was hard punk as well and they changed a lot, The Clash, when I saw The Clash as like quintessential punk too, that's what made me lose it as well. Cause aren't they like the should I stay or should I go? No, 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 no. You know, isn't that their music? Isn't that what they do? Should I stay or should I go? If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, there will be double. Isn't that like what they do? Punk is washed. Nah, he's playing pretty well as far as I'm aware. He's doing good on Sagai. He won like, you know, TNS. Stop with the voice. If they're playing in venues bigger than a dinky alleyway, they're not punk, I think. That's... Okay, that is like the best description. What I'm trying to say, I've been meandering through this bit for like the past 30 minutes. I think that genres are fucking stupid. I think that genres are very stupid. Because there's like the overlap between music. Maybe I'm too autistic for this. But like whenever I say like I like this genre of music and like a million people jump to the defense of their favorite genre to tell me that like my interpretation of this music is not within their interpretation of this music, I'm like, brother, we live on this earth like one life, you know, maybe one life at a time, but definitely one life in the current. We can't be wasted in all this shit, man. I said I like metal music because I like Tool, and then I got a fucking so many people coming at me being like, Tool is not metal. Like they're foaming at the mouth to tell me that like it is, you know, like my interpretation of like this music is not up to like their 5-layer deep interpretation of like every requirement to be part of like their favorite genre, you know? Classic blunder SHISHOU. Immersive sim discussion into genre labels are misused and stupid immaculate setup. It is kind of ironic. Have you seen that Family Guy video discussing breakcore? Bryce, it is good to see you. Can you link that real quick? And Siren So DX, it's good to see you. Siren Socks, I hope you're doing well. Me listening to Baby Metal. Baby Metal is very good. Rob Zombie said so. Computer, throw on Primus. Throw on Primus. Give me that South Park bass line. Everything is just all metal. If you put like post on anything, even if it's pre, like, I think you got something in there. Primus sucks? Okay, fucking... Tell me you hate sick bass lines. I don't know what Primus does. All I know is that Primus is in South Park. That's all I know. All I know is that they go like... Every Primus song be like... You know, like on the bass. Sorry, it's a TikTok link. I ain't open that Gooner link, man. Okay, let me hide my window real quick. What is this? I can't be opening this shit, man. I hate TikTok. TikTok is so... no wonder our current generation of people are so cooked, man. TikTok just berates you with so much information as soon as you open it. This is crazy. Okay, let me turn this music down. You can listen to this video here. Should I stay or should I go? Let's listen to this here.
Poor man, the vibes are immaculate.
Here we go again. Sewer Slut isn't breakcore. It's just fast-paced, atmospheric drum and bass with edgy. You kids need to actually listen to breakcore before throwing that term.
Yes, man. Yes.
Like Venetian Snares, DJ Scud, FFF, or Shizuo before even mentioning the genre.
Yes, man. Yes.
Ramen breaks and anime samples. Isn't that what breakcore is?
No, Chris. Breakcore is rooted in anarcho-punk ideas. Extremely distorted breaks, speed, and unpredictability.
People talk like this
Just
for real,
because
man.
something has fast drums doesn't make it breakcore.
People genuinely talk like
Has
this.
punk in it, so it's breakcore. Everybody on TikTok says she is.
Chris, oh my god, that's not breakcore. That's digital hardcore and footwork. They sometimes use breaks, but not in a breakcore way. It's more like hardcore breaks because the sound
People
structure
really
doesn't mirror
talk
the
like
real
this,
old school
man.
breakcore sound. Also, Machine Girl is a band, not a
Dude,
person.
why are you thinking so hard? Music is about vibes, and the artists I mentioned bring the vibes perfectly.
Breakcore shouldn't have edgy anime vibes. Breakcore is about industrial stuff and weird craziness.
Alright, whatever, man. Music is subjective.
Sure, but genres aren't.
Man, I'm leaving this shit before it like doxes me. I don't know what they got up their sleeve there in the Shaohongshu mines. Let me go back here. Every Tradle fan is like, yes! And then I switch over and they're like, no! Every Tradle fan was like clutching their chair. They're like, we're so back! And then I moved it over and they're like, fuck, no! What a nice watch. That was like 1:40. It is fair. I've sent Rice like videos that were like 10 minutes and I said, look at this funny video. And he does send me back like a picture of the amount of time and then like the gif of like the kid at the Popeyes holding the drink like looking at the camera awkwardly. That is fair. That is very fair. Life is cyclical or whatever. By the way, the cat box was a raccoon on the fence. I don't think I'm opening that, but thank you for the 100 bits. If it's a raccoon on the fence, I don't think I'm opening all that. But thank you for the 100 bits. I really appreciate that. The hard part about all this is that, like... Back to the cast knockin'. I think the cast knockin' on the cheese spätzle could be it. Because it's cheaper. But, like, the slider box is, like, what I think that we need to be going for. When it comes down to, like, food for value. Because that looks worth $20 to me. As an American food eater... I think this slider box looks worth it to me. Let me blow my nose. I don't have like a hot mute button anymore, unfortunately. Cheese and onions, bro. That slider box is feasting. I think the slider box is feasting. I have to know what the cast knockin' is. Let's go with this one. 74 for the alien eggs. Dude, this is a double Wigan kebab day. That's fucking auspicious, man. That's auspicious. Bruh. The Nosler. Butter, chicken tikka, and rice. It's the... I don't know what this is. The rice, like, really doesn't look good. But the butter chicken tikka looks good. Like, this looks like they photoshopped two food items together. Like, to me, it's incongruous. The rice is probably fine. I don't know about the rice, man. I don't know about the rice. Uncle Ben's boiled rice ass. That rice is evil for sure. Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Shisho, you're not playing neutral. You may be playing in the center of the screen, but you're failing to read the opponent, and you're not even trying with footsies. That is not playing neutral. I really like playing a rushdown character. That is not a rushdown character. That is a big body brawler with horizontal movement options. That's not rushdown. Rushdown is a fast-paced character with multiple mix-up setups that can get in off of multiple trajectories. Okay, well, what about this one? That's not a rushdown character. We call that a pixie. That big booty brawler, bro. This butter chicken tikka and rice. 90% is great. I mean, it looks good. I don't think it looks bad at all. Alright, bro. Would you rather have active camo burger or would you rather have the spiciest bite known to man? Messy guessy. So what is the MCR of SF6 characters? Aguma? Aguga? Because I like both of them. The burger is using fucking octopus camouflage, man. Is one or the other here? The horseradish red onion bite looks like it would actually like fry your brain. Aguga. Aguga. Like the sandy sandwich. Like, I don't know how to impress this upon you guys, but like there's no good bite you get out of this thing. Cause horseradish, it's not spicy in like the strictest term. But it feels like eating it is sending spice receptors to your brain. And horseradish and onion are like they're brothers in arms in this. It's the onions. I can't vote on either of these. I think it's cheap that wins. I think it's cheap that wins on this one. Because this is like, you can't vote for this in good conscience. Like, you would be found like in contempt of trial. What is this? What in the pink sandwich is this, man? They put the fucking succulent house meat in that bitch. What is that? That looks like upholstery. Ham and cheese toasty. You can't be saying all that. That's like misogynistic or something. I don't know. Loaded hash browns. This looks like a point of interest in like, what's it called? Star Out or whatever, the new like Bethesda game that like nobody really fucked with. It looks like a point of interest in that one. Meat confetti. It does look like a meat confetti for sure. Also cool, guys. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Smoking the shit that made hash brown. Smoking the shit that made William Dafoe. Honestly, I think cheap there wins in this one too. Cheap there wins, man. Cheap there wins. Hella cheap there. Hella cheap there. Yeah. Sri Lankan food platter. It's free for fans. Dude! Wait, free for fans? I don't know what particularly makes this Sri Lankan, because that kind of looks like chicken nuggets to me. I mean, I guess it's samosas. What? Okay, hold on. What's the difference between... there's three of them. There's a samosa, there's a Samoa, and then there's, what's the drink? What's the drink? Because there's samosas and there's Samoas, which are cookies. But what's the drink called? That sounds like those two. Sri Lankan platter looks good. Yeah, I would definitely be an AS Valeska fan for a Sri Lankan food platter, free for fans, $0. Mimosa! Okay, mimosa. It's hard for me to tell them apart. And I've definitely encountered times when I've wanted to order a mimosa, saw samosa on the menu, and they take me out a fucking hot platter of wontons, man. I'm like, mimosa sounds pretty good right now. A Sunday mimosa? I would love this. And then, like, they take me out the fucking crispy wontons. Samoans who are people. Samoans are people, but, like, they're also Girl Scout cookies. But according to the new season of King of the Hill, they're also, like, called butterscotch, like, enjoys or whatever. Aren't Samoas the cookie? Yeah, Samoas are the cookie, but they're also the people. They're a proud people, too. Samosa's the drink, isn't it? I mean, you could describe, like... I'm pretty sure if Trunks lived in Samoa, you could describe it as the drink. Okay, let's do... I mean, free for fan. Cheap there always wins, man. Cheap there always wins. This is, like, the fan favorite. This is the fan... No! Get the French hot... C'est raciste! C'est raciste! Get this shit out of my face, man. Get that Gooner dog out of my face. Corps de Canard. If you guys don't know what C'est raciste is... I got one guide in chat by a rando, like, child who just showed up the Street Fighter stream one day. Dude, French hot dog and the French food being next to it is so good. It's like looking through the window it's facing the other one, man. It's like, I am like you, brother. We are of the same nature. Why do you reject me so? Why do you reject me so? It's like looking over. Raphael, watch out. It's like Lincoln in the theater, man. It's like Lincoln in the theater. Lee Harvey Oswald on the left here. Le Tower du Paris. That's what I'm saying, man. Le Tower du Paris. So I got one guy in chat when I was playing Street Fighter 6 because a guy came to chat and said, "Do she play lobby with viewer?" Or he said, "Do you play with me?" And I said, "No, not really. I'm playing ranked right now." And then he says, "You make saloon?" And I said, "Nah, partner, I make stream." I don't make saloon, in fact. Dosa-san, it was good to see you. I hope you've been doing well. How do you eat that in public? Manosphere people cutting it with like a knife before they eat a bite? No, partner, I make stream. And then he was like bugging everybody in chat, being like, "Do she play with you? Do she play with you?" And then I was like, "Stop, brother, you gotta calm down. Shut up for 2 seconds. I play in the Discord if you want to join that." And then he didn't take the hint. And then he was just like, "You don't play me because my rank is too low." And then I was just like, "Shut up, man. Get that loud mess down." And then he started going off on me in French. And that is what spoke the incident because I said, "Oh, brother, now he's speaking French," and then he hit me with the "C'est raciste." C'est raciste. Classic French. There's something so fascinating, and if you're French in chat, this is no disrespect to you, but it's past your bedtime, so maybe you can like, I don't know, maybe you could relax for a bit and like close your ears for this part. I mean, you could close your ears for the second half, but not the first half. Isn't it crazy? And Florpo's good to see her. I do have the French pass. Before anybody Krongos me, I have the French pass, which could be Krongo in of itself. Half of my family is like natively French. Like they are from France. So I have the pass to like pass judgment on this one. France is the most autistic country. I think you missed a letter on that one. But yes, I also agree on that too. So the thing is that like, I think that France has contributed the most out of like most countries to the artistic and philosophical endeavors of the world. Like, the food is really good. The art is really good. The literature is really good. The music is really good. Math? I don't know about all that. I don't even know, like, American math. I can't even begin to know French math. And then... Can you try philosophical again? I was hoping nobody would notice. Over Greece? I mean, they had, like, a shorter run. Like, France is still going. Greece is, like... What did they got outside of, like, you know... Guido's Kebab. And Cerno, it's good to see you, and Reaper, it's good to see you. You guys are doing well. Mega fumbled that word. But they put all of their points into crafting and gathering. And then when it comes to, like, interfacing with, like, not most, because I think that would be racist to say, or it would be, like, bigoted to say. But a noticeable amount of the online French populace is so mean and rude and like mean-spirited down to their core. You will never see a more aggressive and angry internet user than a French person who doesn't speak fluent English misinterpreting what you say as an insult. You'll never see this. This is the common thread too, is that French people on the internet, at least a certain amount of them, love arguing. It's a national pastime of the French to argue, and they will do it in languages they don't speak, like as a well-known language to them, and then they will interface with you like they know, and then they will take nuance and then put it in one side of like the language factory within the brain, and then take it out the other without understanding what you're trying to say. And then like, first it's like, yeah, we can have both sides of this argument, but like I have my own like predetermined values to this. And then on the other side, it's le fuck you, kill le yourself. You know, like they hate people, man. They hate people. They're looking for some fucking arguments, man. In le Minecraft. Putain. It's like there's something to it. C'est better dead. And I could say this because I've stayed in France for like months to like a year previously when I was younger. And like even as a child, they were fucking mean to me, man. Like the French populace were like mean to me. Like I was just a kid and I would be going to like the French version of Target. I guess you could call it like Target if you're like a white suburban mom. But like I would go in there and then I wanted to buy like a Game Boy game because like to make the trip last better, my parents gave me a Game Boy. Need to hear your best French laugh? Isn't like hon 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 hon? Isn't that it? I didn't have my heart in that one. I need to find like a hearty belly laugh. And then like I would be looking for the games, and then like a service member, not service member, they're not fucking holding the rifles in the store, but like service staff would come up to me, which is rare for this country. Already an abnormality in France is for the service staff to come up to you to help you in any regard. And then they were like, they were like, you know, they asked me if I was okay. They're like, ça va bien? And I was just like, where do I find like Super Mario 3 on like the Game Boy Advance? And then as soon as they heard the American English out of my mouth, they were like, "Ah, fuck this!" They started like getting on me, man. They started like beating my ass in the QRTs. Le Wahoo, Le Mario, exactly. And like I didn't know until my mom told me later, because I think that it would have like shattered my like burgeoning self-esteem as like a child to be told that, oh, it's Le Dames. But later in life, she told me that they were fucking talking mad shit to me in French, and she like just didn't want to like interface with that. She was like, oh, when in Rome. But it's like Cord de Canard by a mile on this one. Le oui oui. This is an easy 8 out of 10. I'm an 8 out of 10 merchant. We have even yet to play the game. Holly Glitch is like, please, when is she playing the game? Oh, the 10x engineers in chat is just like, please! Learn assembly, please! Do you know about the French Foreign Legion, Shimada? Anyone from around the world can serve 5 years in the French military in a special branch and gain citizenship. I do know about it because I listened to a podcast on it one day, which was a medical podcast, which is fascinating that they talked about that. But I do know that. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should start joining the French Foreign Legion. You guys think that like a French Foreign Legion stream would go crazy? I start streaming there. Do they take women, or are they still like... Did they take women? Or did they live in like a backwards time still? I mean, I'm not trying to join like any military. Probably. Glueless. Let's play this game. Let me hide this real quick. Let's play hide the window. Krungo. I'm warning you guys right now. The minute that I open this game, you're going to be blasted with sound. Like, incredibly loud sound. So be aware. But that's just the nature of this game. And I tried my best to, like, dampen the blow. SHISHOU reestablishing Rhodesia. Ain't that a flower? No, man, no. No, I won't. I have the stream on mute. Dude, he's talking through the fucking echolocation. Okay, everybody ready? Everybody prepared? When I say Hajime, you guys will say Os. It's time for us to learn some hacking, man. It's time for us to become a hacker, man. Time for us to become hacker tigers. Dude, this is how I'm gonna get back the fucking piece of shit that got me out of Guilty Gear Strive. This is gonna be like in Siddhartha when like he becomes like the dad who's like abandoned by his child. I'm gonna become the hacker at the end of this who like hacks someone out of like Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. I've learned they do not accept women. Oh, the dream's dead. Oh, fuck. I can't join the French Foreign Legion. Never mind. Stream over. I'm sad now. Okay, everybody ready? Why in the holy fuck are you learning assembly? Or Tinsky, it's good to see you. You're doing well. It's like for fun and for games. For humor, for bit. Everybody ready? Hajime! Dos! Os! 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 Let's get in there. Os! Impulsive Dawn, it's good to see you. You're doing well. Os! And your Hots, it's good to see you. I'm in the damn void, man. I'm in the fucking void. I'm in the VoIP. I'm in the VoIP. Okay, let me launch this game. This is about to be loud as fuck. It was really loud on my end and you guys could not hear anything. Why can't you guys hear something? This shit is fucking going crazy on my end and you guys can't hear anything. Hold on, let me see if I can make this happen. I can take it. Oh no, we're deaf? It was so loud it turned you guys deaf? Properties, EXAPUNKS. What if I like do this? And then I like do this. There we go. There we go. Now we're back again. Twinnis, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. If you're gonna learn assembly, at least run a formal methods assistance tool. Brother, I got nothing on me. You're coming at me in good faith and good argument, but you're speaking to me the same way that the Jehovah's Witnesses that came to the apartment are. I got nothing on me, man. Ain't no one got time for all that. Don't need eardrums anyway. EXAPUNKS. Dude, listen to this keynote, man. Listen to this keynote. Do you guys hear it? This is true hacking music, man. This is real hacking music. This is true love we're making or whatever. Also, there's some like freeloading Tiger Bros on screen. Let me get rid of you. Let me get rid of this guy. I think there should be 2. EXAPUNKS. The fucking like big ass like brr, is this punk? This is Exa. This is 50% Exa, 50% punk. Oh damn, the tiger's coding. Get it twisted? We're gonna have to learn something today. We're gonna have to learn something today. This is an MCR. Get it twisted. You're gonna get my fucking Willness 214M on you. Alright, click to continue. Dude, that's aura, man. It's so good. Give me that again. Put it on my tab, man. Put it on my fucking tab. Okay, I don't know what we're doing here. We're being put into the game like we're being dropped like in media res here. Sawayama. Let's see what this is. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Oh no, it's doxing me. All this effort to stop it from doxing me, and the fucking here we go. 605 Eddy Street, number 801, San Francisco, California. Find a source for bootleg medication. I got bootleg meditation for you. It's called YouTube Shorts. Alright, play cutscene. No butter, no nothing. Someone's at the door. I can't remember. Did I ask them to come up? Things have been hazy. Every day, more of my body turned into junk.
Hey, can you hear me?
Dude, there's voice acting!
I heard you were looking for some medicine for the phage.
The phage.
Looks like you definitely need it.
Nevis. Does that make me butthead? My partner Nevis. We're in a hacking duo, Nevis and Butthead. Said they couldn't find any. They could find anything, even bootleg medication. RPS, it's good to see you. Doing well.
So, I do have a source. I know where to get it. It's cheaper than the real deal, but it's still.
She kind of sounds like Bobby Hill. You could tell that I've seen the recent King of the Hill. It's cheaper than the real deal, okay?
The going rate is 700 a dose.
I can't stop thinking about Bobby Hill. I can't stop thinking about Bobby Hill telling me about the phage virus, man. Bobby Hill, my hacking partner.
Yeah.
My spotter when I jump into the net.
Sorry. I don't set the prices.
Rotating Bobby Hill in your
Just the
head.
courier. It's not like any of that money goes to me. Anyway,
There's Uber Eats here.
if you do get the money, give me a call.
There's Uber Eats here. Shisha with the store game, I'm dissociating. It doesn't happen, man. It doesn't happen ever. You've connected to EXAPUNKS. Hello, kind of dead here. ZZZ. Dude! This was me when I was telling the damn joke in the Tekken 8 lobby. When I went up to the stage, and then I started telling the jokes on stage in the Tekken 8, like, the battle hub. And no one was responding, and I typed, tap, is this thing on? Live to see Shisho play a story game, maybe a horror game someday. Listen, don't get ahead of yourself, but maybe. Can I respond to this guy, or is this me? Am I Mutix? I think I'm Mutix. I need some fucking Mucinex, man. Workhouse. Perform simple tasks to earn money at home. Dude, that's like streaming. Connecting to Workhouse. Playing as a fucking streamer. What is this? You will be shown images of receipts generated in the course of a normal everyday business, and you will enter them digitally for bookkeeping and reimbursement purposes. Wait, hold on. I didn't think I was gonna be a clerical worker. I thought that I was a hacker. Oh, brother, what did that CS degree do? Save a busy executive a minute or two. Oh, brother. I got that CS degree for nothing. I'm putting the fries in the damn bag, man. Okay, transcribe the items from this receipt. Alright, I could do this. VC, Shim. No, this is the hard part is spelling. Price, okay. You could tell that I'm a real hacker because I'm using tab to change the things here. Instead of like clicking on them. Cabernet, okay? This is a $90 adder. The fuck? They're fucking living high life. This is like the most like Friday afternoon like work happy hour I've ever seen, man. They're not getting anything done. Whoever's working at this office ain't getting any shit done, man. Okay, 2 cabs. Tell them to bring out the oyster plate. 90. A New York strip steak. What the fuck? And they're living high life. I always have the moment whenever I had truffles too. Holy. I don't know if anybody else experiences this sense of ennui, but like whenever I get a work dinner and it's like all expenses paid for by my boss, I'm always looking at the cheapest thing on the menu. I know that it's like not real life is not like Fallout where like if you do something that like your boss doesn't like, you don't get like a rep down notification in the corner of the screen. But like it does scare me. It does scare me that they're gonna look at like the additives after and they're gonna be like, oh no, she ordered the fucking NY strip steak with the truffles. I do that too. I do that too. Yes sir, I actually like the hamburger. My boss took me to Starbucks the other day. Like my boss, not my manager, but like the CEO. Because I was talking to her about something. And then we went to Starbucks together. And she ordered like the most absurd frappe latte possible. With like the fixings on everything. And then she asked me what I wanted. And I said, just a little cold brew. Just a small cold brew. They'll have water. I just took like a small cold brew. I didn't even ask for sugar. I was scared to ask for cream. I was like, just give me the cheapest thing you can. Give me a straw. Just a straw. I'm sipping the air. Her CEO. That's kind of an insane comment, but it's very funny. Madanui, I hope you're doing well. Barack Obama? You mean Michelle Obama's husband? Her CEO. Oh, you mean like a her streamer? Filet mignon. $80. What? Chocolate turtle? Chocolate torte? $12. Wait, hold on. I'm getting fired, man. I haven't even got to the assembly and I'm already losing in the clerical section. Special order was 200. That's probably like a dead body or something. And then I'm gonna be like the lobster. Yes, man. Yes. Nah. I ain't trying to get fired like this. Alright, bring me back. Bring me back. Chocolate turtle. My style fit tighter than a girdle. Alright, submit. Verifying your work. This game's Kino, man. Tell him to bring out the lobster, man. Oysters are 35, not 90. You tried. Wait, did I get it wrong?
Wow, a whole 10 cents.
Did I get it wrong? Is this my AI girlfriend?
Congratulations. You only need to do 6,999 more of these, and you'll have enough for today.
Just put it in like a for loop or something. Just put the iterations in the for loop. Who is this? Harku goes there.
Don't worry about that right now. You need
Okay,
that
sounds
medication
good.
to
I
stay
can
alive,
suspend my
right?
disbelief.
Well, guess what? I can get it to you.
I'm the ultimate media enjoyer because I can suspend my disbelief for anything except for Superman.
You'll need to start hacking again, though.
Huh? Establishing a world that I'm not a part of?
One hack, one dose. Easy. Deal?
I forgot. We forgot how. We forgot how. This is how I would answer, man. I have forgotten how.
You're about to remember. Knock knock.
Oh shit. You gonna hack me? Listen, I can't even get oysters right, man. I don't expect me to hack any of this. Okay, play cutscene. I'm gonna blow my nose while we listen to this cutscene. I don't know why this made me laugh. I was muted. Just the door opening to the guy with the Google glasses and the crossbody bag. Is that Wooly? You can't say that, man. It is Wooly though. Gassed. I knew his real name once, but that's gone now.
Hey, came by to give you something.
Dude, his voice is crazy. Krungo stare. Apparently it's something called Trash World News.
Can't hack like I used to. Whatever edge I had, it's gone now.
Is this how like security people talk to each other like in real life?
Keep doing something.
If you guys work in cybersecurity, is this how you like communicate in real life?
Keep the culture alive.
I don't have my edge like I used to. When they get old, aren't like old programmers like better than new programmers? Because new programmers like only know how to use ChatGPT.
Computers are running everything these days.
We can't hear above 100 hertz. Wait, can you not hear? Is it too quiet? Oh, you're saying for old programmers? Vibe coding is great for job security.
Before long, human beings.
Probably great for like
aren't gonna
keeping
have
your
a
job
say.
security because like you just get shit done really fast, but like bad for the security of like the job because everything you make is like awful.
So now I equip people with knowledge.
Dude, he's like Nero.
The knowledge to make a computer do what you want on your terms.
I need this.
Anyway, I won't keep you. I know you like to be alone. Hope you like what you see in the zine.
The zine. Mama Tora wrote this. Digital version? Printable version? Which one should we get? Should we get digital version or should we support physical media? This game uses printed zines for technical reference, storytelling, and general attitude. There are 2 issues unlocked at different points in the game. We recommend you print and assemble the zines for the most authentic and enjoy- Dude, Keto! They even tell you where to staple them! I gotta like plug the printer back in. I gave KK the cable so that she could use the PS5. To print the zines, select the correct PDF. Sorry KK, you can't play Death Stranding 2 anymore. I gotta start printing some zines. Select the correct PDF for your paper size and then print them as double-sided documents. Depending on the program, you may need to select actual size option rather than fit so the pages aren't shrunk. After printing, stack the pages in order, staple through the middle, and create a spine. Fold them to create a booklet. I want to do this one of these days. You still have the cable for the wheel? I could do that. I just don't know where it is. I mean, I don't know where the printer is. I think we put it away in like a closet and like haven't used it. Digital version. Where the fuck did it go? Where did it go? Where'd it go? I opened it and it disappeared. Where is it? Sorry, I took it away. Open your PDF reader. Do you have one? Oh fuck, it's open in fucking, oh brother. It opened in Edge, man. I don't want that Gooner browser. Okay, give me this in Firefox. How do I get this in Firefox? Okay, let me do... I know how to find this. This PC, local disk D, Steam library, Steam apps, common, EXAPUNK. Anybody ever notice that the Steam library is not alphabetized? EXAPUNK. Content. Manual. There we go, I found it. Open in Firefox. Easy. Okay, this is what I was looking for. This is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, now we should be good. How do I, like, format this? Is there a way to format the PDF to be, like, fit the screen? No spreads, odd spreads? Oh, shit. This is pretty sick. You guys can't see what I'm looking at, though. No spreads. Okay, let me grab one of these here. Let me grab a browser overlay. There we go. Now we could read together. I'm gonna put it up here for now and just progress through this dialogue here. Now we could read together. I thought you had organized your library. I forgot to hit sort by name. I forgot to hit sort by name. Shisho, have you seen the movie Hackers? No, but I've seen Slackers before. Let me get out of this here. Issue 1. I can't even look at issue 2. Am I supposed to read this? Let's open this bitch up. Let's do some reading. Let's do some people talk. Let's do some people reading. TTRPG. Alright, it's time. Break up the tome. Break up the tome. Get your reading glasses on. Welcome to the inaugural issue of Trash World News. You might be wondering why we're launching a new zine at the time when everything's going digital. The answer is simple. We need a place to share vital and sensitive information about computer systems and networks. A place that doesn't depend on the computers itself. Have you noticed it lately? Everywhere you go, whatever you do, there's a bank of computers at work behind the scenes making decisions about you. Society at large seems to accept it as a norm that computer programs designed by the powers that be will determine our value for them to treat us accordingly. We need a place to share vital and sensitive information about computer systems and networks. Computers by themselves are just tools that do what they're programmed to do. That's why it's up to us to take up the fight. We need to equip ourselves with tools and knowledge so that we can push back against this rising tide. This is a manifesto, yes sir. I'm about to be radicalized. I'm blaming the game. So that every time some big system treats us like we're just a bunch of punch cards for them to process, we can write programs to throw wrenches in the gears of those grand designs, to force them to acknowledge us as the people we are. We're human beings and we're hackers. Yes, ma'am! Holy! We're human beings and we're hackers. That's what I'm saying. This issue is all about the small but mighty EXA, the technology that took over the world without anybody noticing. These little things are behind almost everything now, from handheld game consoles to huge corporate servers. We'll take you through the ins and outs of those, and hopefully you'll be up running fast, even if you've never programmed a computer before. You guys tell that I've gotten significantly better at reading? From reading like 30 minutes a day, every day at minimum, I'm not like putting my finger to the text and then moving word by word. Now reading chat is different because like that has not been proofread by anybody except for like your cerebellum. You know, so like you could be putting anything into the waters here and I'm just drinking it up. But like when it comes to like actually written material, like I can read it better. I buffed my wit skill. I'm gonna be debuffing people soon. I'm gonna be evil nature. We'll be taking you through the ins and outs of those. And hopefully you'll be up and running fast, even if you've never programmed a computer before. We also have a ton of potentially useful field reports from hackers across the world on topics like data storage formats, noteworthy computer networks, and more. Finally, there's a real interesting look at the disease known as the phage from a research biologist who studied it on her own time and kindly shared. Dude! Hold on! Deus Ex Machina ass storyline? Why are they writing about my disease? What the fuck? They know that I'm diseased? They know that I'm a android's dream of electric sheep ass special or whatever? The hacker spirit lives on, gassed out. Japan's hottest personal computers, direct to you. Computer Japan? Computer Japan? Advertisement Japan? Advertisement Japan? Okay, let's read this here. The first step in taking back our autonomy from computers is knowing how to use them. And that means programming with EXAs. EXA is short for Execution Agent. You can't do that. Cookie Saki, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Soulspeed, I don't know if you I greeted you properly, but I hope you're doing as well. You can't do this. You can't put 2 words as a 3-letter acronym. I had Boss Coffee the other day, and it was like Silky Boss Coffee, and there was an acronym on the back of it that was like smooth, light, or smooth, intelligent, light. Keeps you, which was the last one, and then youthful. was keeps you as one word, and then the last word was like youthful. Sexy cat. I was just watching Dexter. His laboratory? You might get some similar vibes from this one. It's a small program that can move from one computer to another through a network without interrupting what it's doing, even across huge real-world distances. Big tech companies like Axiom and Tech developed the EXA standard earlier this decade, guided by a vision they call distributed network programming. EXAs make it easy to connect everything in the world together because they can transfer and process data no matter what the underlying hardware is. Today, they're the lifeblood of every modern computer network. Awesome moment, thank you for the offering. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna finish one puzzle and end the stream tonight. Also, I have seen Hacknet before. I have it in my library. I actually bought it previously. I've never played it before though. Big tech and companies. In addition to their physical looking presence inside the computer network, every EXA contains code and registers. If you're connected to a network using the Exodus development environment, like an IDE, an EDE I guess, you'll see a window on the left side for each of your EXAs that allow you to edit the code and view their registers. Code. This is a list of instructions that tell the EXAs what to do. It is written with a special computer language specifically designed for them. We'll dig into the language. Oh no, we're gonna delve, man. ChatGPT, yes, game. We're gonna fucking delve, man. We're gonna delve. I'm looking back through for M dashes too. Let me blow my nose real quick. Let's get back to this. Think of these as slots that can store values. These values can be either numbers like 38, 5074, or -203, or keywords like secret, or trash world news, or ABC123. So this is like, if I'm getting this correct, registers are like memory addresses, right? This is like a memory address. It's not a variable, but it's like a memory address. Yep. Okay. I'm goated. I'm goated. Registers can be read and written by instructions in your code. There are different types of registers. Some just store values, so when you read them, they'll give you the value of whatever you last wrote to them. These are the X and T registers. Other registers actually interface to more advanced features, like reading and writing files, the F register, or communicating with other X's, the M register. Don't worry about the registers right away. You'll learn how to use different types of registers in the tutorials. Oh, brother. Wait, how much of this do I read? We'll come back to this. After 8 page, you can yop in or read up to page 17. Okay, which one are we on? 5? Okay, that's easy. We'll read 2 more. Host links, files, and hardware and registers. Here are some of the things you're going to see once you start exploring networks with your EXA. Dude, this is like Mega Man Battle Network. This is like Mega Man Battle Network, man. They should make a hacking Mega Man Battle Network like this game. Where you play an assembly or whatever. Least sold game of all time. Mega Man game that forces you to learn like extremely outdated and antiquated concept. I don't know, man. It could be Kino. It could be Kino. A host is a representation of a computer in a network. An EXA can only exist inside a host. When you create them, they'll be in your host. But when you run them, they can upload into your target host and execute there. I'm living in your host. I'm living in your host. Because of system performance and memory limitations, all hosts have memory on the number of EXAs that they can contain, have a limit on the number of EXAs they can contain at once. In Exodus, this is represented by the number of free grid spaces inside the host. I'm glad they at least like physically abstract it like that. Each EXA occupies 1 grid space. Fucking Fire Emblem ass game, man. Okay. Links. Links connect hosts to one another and are what EXAs use to travel between hosts. Links have a numerical ID at the end, which lets you reference them in your code. Most links can be traveled in both directions, but some only go one way, and some can't be used at all. Okay? Files. Files store sequences of values, both numbers and keywords. They're little like X's since they exist in hosts and take up space, but they have no code or behaviors of their own. Their only purpose is to store value. To work with files, you'll need to use X's. X's can create and delete files, write them and read them from them, and move them around by grabbing and dropping them. Like links, each file has a numeric ID that lets you reference it from your code. Okay, so it's got an address as well. Hardware registers. Some hosts contain special hardware registers. These registers are associated with external hardware that might be connected to the host computer. It totally varies with the system. So these registers are sometimes read-only or write-only, while other times you could do both. These registers can involve numbers or keywords. The names for these registers are # followed by 4 characters, like power or enab. You can use these names directly in your code. Okay. That was a lot of info, so it's okay if you didn't get it all in one go. Next session contains tutorials where you can get hands-on with the system and start learning it for real. Okay, let's get into the game and start using the tutorial. See this. What's this? Oh, that's just the menu. Okay. Let's do this. Crash World News. Connect the network. Dude, this is crazy. Wait, hold on, there's a chat. There's a chat here. There's a chat here. Next ASMR stream, we should just be reading this manual in its entirety. You should the book. My bad, y'all, my bad. This will be on the test. Do I have to know this for the Grand Slam? Dude, the chat's going crazy. The G chat is going off, man. NE1 around. Yo, hey. No one's fucking with this guy, man. No one's fucking with Mutinex 8021. They're saying NE1 around. That's crazy. The EXAMods have logged in. What's up, y'all? Nothing, just bored? I've been up all night. The war dialer almost works. That was a war dialer, man. That was a war dialer. Intro, outro? Okay. Let's go into one thing that we can actually click on here. Would you look at that? The zine's got a hacking tutorial in it. How about that? Funny coincidence, huh? Isn't it? Who are you? I'm gonna be nice. Nice work. Thanks. This is just a taste of my... Okay, fucking Chuni. Let's continue. Okay, here we go. Move file 200 to the outbox. This task, like most tasks, require you to leave no trace. You must terminate all of your exes, not leave any extraneous files in the network. Dude, this is a fucking banger of a soundtrack, man. And not make any changes to the network other than those specified by the task requirements. For help completing the task, see Gas walks you through it in the first issue of the zine. Okay, let's take a look at the zine again. So our goal is we have file 200 here, and we want to move it to the hardware register of the outbox, or the link to the outbox. We can go from the rhizome to the inbox, and we take the inbox to the outbox. The killer bots are cute. They are very cute, man. They are very cute. I do like them a lot. Okay, let's open this up again. Alright, guys, tell me what to do. Take me away. I truly believe anybody can learn extra programming. That's why I've set up a network with some tutorials you can try. Give it a shot, and if you think you're not a programmer, you might surprise yourself. I think this is very true for programming in general. I think that, like, a lot of people... You chat up to the top right corner, it's gonna be coding up there. Oh, true. Good idea. A lot of people don't think that they could do, like, computer science or programming. It's literally just, like, problem solving. I think if you can solve a problem, you can solve, like, a set of code. Like, of course, there's, like, the uphill battle of, like, the buying into learning syntax and languages. But as soon as you, like, do, like, the 60 hours of grinding the language, then, like, you just start, you know, solving problems. That's true for a lot of things. Get it twisted, life is just about solving problems. That's my new philosophy. It's called problem solving. In this first tutorial, your goal is to move the specific file with the ID 200 from the hostname inbox to the hostname outbox. You're going to move it through the link with the ID 800. Launch Exodus and connect to the tutorial network. A new bank solution will be automatically created for you. A solution is just a collection of exa that begin to execute when you press the run button. You'll see an empty EXA with a blank code window on the left side of the screen. Type these 5 lines of code into the EXA. Okay, let's do this here. Let's move this over. And let's write this. Oh shit, it got bigger. Hold on. Let me move it over here. I think that's what I want. I think that's good. I think that's what I want here. This owns. That's what I'm saying, man. I want to do... link 800. Oh, I type it up here. Okay, link 800. Traverse link 800. Hold on, I need to make this bigger. Because I can't see anything. Okay, there we go. I can't have it up on the other window because then it gets resized. Traverse link 800 to enter the network. Grab 200 grabs the file. Link 800. Traverse link 800 from inbox to outbox. Drops the file. Halt terminates the EXA. Okay. Okay. And then grab 200. So go 800, grab 200, and then link 800, and then drop the file, and then terminate our EXA. Okay. Yeah, maybe I put myself in front of it. Hold on. That is a good point. Then my big ass head is gonna block all of it. There we go. My big ass ears. There you go. Link and build summer. Okay. I think this is what I want to do. I'm scared. I don't know what these buttons do. Okay. Press the step button to step through the process, one instruction at a time. When you get bored, you can press the run button. Okay, here we go. Let's see this here. This is step, right? This is step. Wait, what happened to my EXA? Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. There we go. No, this just, it takes it out of the window. Okay, I see how this works now. This is step. Okay. We move to 800. And then from 800, we grab the link, or we grab the file with 200. And then we move out of 800. And then we drop it. And then we die. Easy. Okay. Easy. Easy for a beast like me. Now we run it. Dude, look at him go, man! Look at him go! Oh, wait, you guys can't see it! Look at him go! Did you guys see it? Hold on. Continue editing. Let me see it again. Run. Look at him go, man! Look at him go! That's crazy! Damn, computers are so fucking fast, man. Then Soul Spade's in here too. Soul Spade's in here too. What the hell? Okay. Continue editing. How do I finish? Cause is return the desktop returning to my desktop, or is it returning to? Okay, there we go. I can see everything, you know. Everything on your computer. Oh, please don't do it, man. Please don't do it. I know I made a new user profile, but please don't do it. I'm begging you on my hands and knees. There's not much to see. There isn't. You call my ass boring, man. It's alright though. We'll find plenty more. Nice. What's a world dialer? Isn't that the song from NECO? It finds unlisted servers and networks by automatically dialing all the numbers in a given area. Oh, that's cool. I want me when I found out about the adult Happy Meals at at McDonald's today. KK told me about, what was it called? It was like McDonald's Land or something, which is apparently like the new rebranding of McDonald's to Disney adults to give them Happy Meal toys where you can get like stickers and stuff. I kind of want one. I kind of want to try it. She was laughing about it. She's like, isn't this stupid? And I'm like, it kind of sounds sick. McDonald Land. That's what it is, McDonald Land. I was sticking up with Carcorvian shrink rays. I let the shrink ray bark at him, man. Now they're fraternizing with the damn insects. What's the Halligan? It's good to see you. You're doing well. Don't go in there, man. I'm gonna get the sticker. I'm gonna go to Grimace World. We're going to edit and manipulate values. People or animals are often motivated by the anticipation of reward. Are you anticipating the medication as a reward? I'm not like everyone else. My true form! My true form! I'm not like everyone else. My true form! I'm different. I'm moving different. I'm not like everyone else. Oh, really? Interesting. I'll have to watch for evidence of this. Okay, fucking Agnes Tachyon. And Vlad, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's continue. What do we do next here? This is what I just did? Okay. Add the first two values of file 200, multiply the result by the third value, and then subtract the fourth value. Append the final result to the end of the file and move it to the outbox. Okay, okay. Add the first two values of file 200. Okay, we're gonna read first. We're gonna link 800. Which I think takes us here. Yes. Link 800 takes us there. Okay. Take me back. And then we're gonna grab 200. And then we're gonna read 200. Maybe let me look at the thing here. Let me see what it says. Let's see what it says here. Let me open this up on my end. Math? Awesome, Antonio. Thank you for the offering earlier. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Next task is a lot like the first one, except you'll need to read and write the file instead of just moving it. Listen, I know how to read, I know how to think, and I know how to fast. Read the requirements in Exodus for the full explanation. Do that now. Okay? To read or write the file held by an EXA, we have to use the F register. We'll also be using the X register to store the intermediate values as we work through the operation. Type the following code into your default empty EXA. Okay. So F register is, let's see here. F register is for writing file, and M register is for communicating. Let's see here. Some store values, X and T. And F is for reading and writing. Okay, that's good to know. They get defined on page 14. Where's 14? Oh, okay. The X register is a general purpose storage register that can store a number of keywords. The T register is a general purpose storage register that can store a number or a keyword. It is also the destination for test instructions. F register allows for EXA to read and write the contents of a held file. When an EXA grabs a file, its file cursor will be set to the first value in the file. Okay, so we're just going sequentially. Reading from the F register will read this value. Writing to the F register will overwrite this value. So it goes sequentially, either reading or writing. After reading or writing the F register, the file cursor will automatically advance. Can we read and write? Writing to the end of the file will append a new value instead of overwriting. Cool, cool. The M register controls X's. Okay, we don't need to know this quite yet. Copy that. I need the EB Games fans in chat. Copy the value of the first operand to the second operand. We'll figure this out later. We'll go back up here. Where was my instructions? Oh, there's my tutorial. Okay. That's good to know. Okay. Let's put you over here. Start typing this again. Just take what you need. Exactly. People have never remembered that reference. Do you feel old yet? Call of Duty? Black Ops 3? Do you feel old? Copy that. Link? That was 20 years ago, man. That was 20 years ago. Grab 200. Copy F X. Now what does copy FX do again? Let me make sure I know what I'm doing here. Read from file F and write to value to X. Okay, so we store in X. Are we only able to store like one value at a time? Add E PP X F X. So take one value and then read the next one? Or is this one value and then add to the next one? Addition, add one value to the other one. What do we do here? Add the first two values. Okay, the first two values. We copy F to X, and then we add, because after we copy, we move on to the next value. We take X from the first one, and then read, and then add. Right? That's what we're doing with this one. This freaking owns. This is insane. I'm telling you, man, this is the software engineer like breadcrumbs that I was leaving out here. Automatically moves forward the file cursor each operation. I see. Assembly is pretty cool. I think assembly is pretty cool. Me when I'm a construction worker. Okay, the next one we do here is we multiply X, F, X. Multi. Or I guess it's moly. It would make more sense if it was molt or something. X, F, X. Cool as hell, but a real pain. I'm trying to wrap my brain around how X is being used here. So X is a variable. Maybe it stands for multiply integers. That could be a moly. I'm trying to parse how X is being used here. So X, we copy the first value to X. And then X is stored the first value. And then in the line 5 or line 4, we take that value and then add it to the new X value. Right? In assembly, the I usually stands for immediate. Immediate when they ask when I want my dopamine, as in value included in the instruction. Can you save the processes later with a different command? I don't know. Okay. And then after this, what we want to do is subtract the fourth value, which is Subi, which is a VN that I don't think I'm ever gonna read, based on what KK Snipper has told me about it. I'm never the type of person to be like, oh, problematic media. This media is so good, but it's problematic. If only this media wasn't problematic. Like, I don't give a shit about any of that, man. Like, just put, like, the themes in the bag or whatever. Just put the media literacy in the bag. I was explained to, like, what Subihibi is. And I was like, nah, man, I got nothing on me. I got nothing on me, man. I got nothing on me. The shock segments are actual time wasters. The problem is that many people who are cool and awesome like Subihibi, I've seen from everybody in chat who has read it. I've also met some real stinkers who swear by it as like the greatest VN put to earth. And there's like the level of disconnection to it for that reason. Also, Ace Republic, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Like, I've had people tell me that it's like a life-changing VN who are like horrible people, for the lack of a better word. Who are like, you know, manipulators and stuff and like bullies. And then I'm just like, okay, well, I see. You're reading real literature now. That is true. That is true. I want to read Borges soon. I definitely want to read Borges. I didn't realize that Borges was repping Argentina. I didn't realize that Borges was an Argentina head. He's People River too. Is it elitist to say you're focused on non-virtual novels? It could be elitist, and this sounds very elitist to say, but I had a genuine thought that passed by my head where I was like, I love NECO, and I'm excited to read more as I progress through this VN, like this million-page VN. If only it was a real book. If only like you could read it in a and listen, it's not because I look down on VNs. I love VNs. You can't fucking say that. I love VNs. I think that the NECO art style is perfect. It's awesome. I love it. I'm just saying that for the purpose of like taking it out and sitting down on a bench and reading it in public. There's a few layers to this. I don't want to take my Steam Deck with me out in public to read it, because then I feel like that Wojak Bing Bing Wahoo comic, although I think I should be killing that part of my brain that considers such things versus like feeding the beast. Don't you guys have phones? You read an NECO on your damn Pixel 8, brother? What the hell? What? You read an NECO on your phone? Huh? If you can. I don't think you can. I think that you gotta get like a PS3 emulator for your phone. I don't think those exist yet. I don't think it's possible. Those tasks, it's good to see you if you're doing well. What the fuck is Bing Bing Wahoo? That is very funny to just send that there. Okay. So this is where we subtract the next value. And then we... Let's see this here. Copy XF. Read from X and write to the value of F. Okay, I see this here. So we copy X and we put it into F to overwrite or append the final value. Oh, I can see what the value... Dude, I'm pogging out, man. I picked it up and I could see what it is here. I was confused for a second. I'm like, how do I know how many there are? But I see it here. I'm pogging out, man. I'm pogging out. I see the numbers. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Okay, now we copy that X to F. And then we link to 800. And then after linking to 800, we build by dropping. And then we krill ourselves by halting. Let's run it. Be it me who has literally been spoon-fed the answer. Let's run this. Let's see if this works. Let's see. Oh, wait. Halt. There we go. Not haul. Typo. Haul. Okay, step tab. Okay, we link. Grab. And then we have 72. Copy F to X. Now, where does X live? Where does X live? Add X to F. And then we multiply X. I see X. I see it now. It's a X is, dude, me looking at the fucking, I'm pogging up for numbers right now, man. I love debugging. I love debuggers. I fucking love debuggers. I love interfaces that show me the values and the variables that are changed and to change in turn. What happened to you? You used to be cool, Shimada. Now you're all about the numbers. Whatever happened to you? I fucking love number changing. And we multiply it by 4. Dude, look at it go up! And then we subtract it by this one. And then we copy to the end here. And then we link and build. And then we drop. And then we halt. 1800s Tiger sees a calculator for the first time. 800 Tiger sees a abacus for the first time. Tianna. Tianna. There's like a little Chinese humor for anybody out there. LMAO. I wasn't expecting a lot of +2s for this one, but I was hoping to get at least like 1 or 2. X equals 436. It is like the video of the homeless guy, like, punching in the numbers at the ATM and it just says you just typing shit. That is how I feel in this game. I'm really confused. So the abacus is a Chinese invention that predates the calculator to calculate numbers. And in Mandarin Chinese, "tianna" is like a phrase that you yell that's like, what the fuck? Or like, holy. "Tianna" is like the equivalent of going, holy, in Chinese. Left the language exchange in my other wallet, sorry. Not gatekeeping the joke, minus ni. No, man, no. Minus subtract You guys want to learn how to count in Chinese? 一二三四六五七 I think. I might have missed it. I might have forgot how to count to 10. Or 6, I should say. Oh, heavens. I think that was 7. I'm counting it now. It's 7. I know 10 is sure. You lost it after 3? LMAO? I might have. Because I studied Japanese. 3 is san though. 3 is san in Chinese. 一二三四一二三四六五 Am I missing it? I thought it was 四. Okay, this is the most cook stream I've ever done. Okay, let's run this. Look at him go, man. Look at him go. I'm sorry to inform you, but I'm not Chinese. I know it's hard to swallow this poison pill of a truth, but I'm not Chinese. And I know many people wish I were. But unfortunately, I can't fucking believe this. Let's read the rest of this zine real quick so I know what it was trying to tell me. Because I kind of just sent it after it gave me the instructions. Okay, let's read this here. As you step through the program and execute the grab instruction, notice how the window for the file... I should have read this because it explained to me what I derived myself. The file 200 shows up beneath the window for the EXA now holding it. Also, look for the file cursor in the file window, highlighting the first value of the file. When an EXA reads from the F register, it'll read the value pointed at by the file cursor. Likewise, writing to the F register replaces the value pointed by the file cursor. Okay. If the file cursor is at the end of the file, it will append the new value instead of replacing the existing one. One more Jackie Chan adventure uncle voice. One more thing. Hiya, Jackie. One more thing. Reading from the... I shouldn't have said that I wasn't Chinese. Now I'm gonna get fucking cancelled, man. I should have left that stone unturned. Now I have no, like, plausible deniability. Hiya, Jackie. Expert, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I did have a friend who moved from China to the United States in high school who really fucking loved Jackie Chan Adventure. It was like his favorite show. And every day, and he was a high schooler, by the way. He wasn't like a kid. I guess it is a kid, but like less kid than you'd expect to be watching Jackie Chan Adventure. I remember liking it too. Whatever you do, do not go back to it. If you remember liking it, keep that memory in your brain, because I went back to it when KK and I added it to the fucking media server to watch it again. Don't go back to it. Whatever you do, that stone is better left first time turned. I clapped when Togo switched teams. Cinema. When the EXA reads from the F register, it'll read the value pointed at by the file cursor. Likewise, writing to the F register replaces the... Okay, we read this. One more thing. Reading or writing to the F register automatically moves the file cursor to the next value. Okay, we know this. Don't tell me shit that I don't know. Okay, and then we move on to the next one. Let's do this. Does it upset you that I will provide your medication only if you work for me? Nah, that's kind of just how life works. It shouldn't work that way, so I don't want to say nothing is free, but I would rather say that, like, does it matter? I don't have a choice. That's honestly, like, the way that I live my life. The first thought that I think in my head is, like, that's just how things are. The second thought that I have is that's the way things are, therefore I have no choice. It's kind of like how I would navigate the situation. That's true. Get this hacker a true. Your agency is severely constrained by your situation. Interesting. Point for efforts. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Tutorials a PDF. Is this Shingen EO? I didn't realize the Shingen EO is the same developer. I got that game off the Humble Bundle, and I've never played it. Okay, let's get the next one here. Trash World News. Oh shit, they're talking. It's pretty crazy when you find the other day I dialed what turned out to be some kind of transportation control server, like traffic lights or road signs. Wow. Haha, imagine the havoc someone could cause. This is literally me when my mom said people could get used to anything. I did have a moment when I saw that and I said, Europe, yes sir. They were spinning on this one. But you guys can't even see the damn chat, man. I'm hiding it. Now you can see it. Now you can see it. I'm hiding the chat. I'm censoring it. I'm modding the chat right now. This was me from this chat when I used to scroll through Twitch. And this is tech that you guys can perform yourself after my stream ends today. Go to Twitch. Let me even see if I can do this right now. Back to Twitch. Let me open this up here. And then I'm gonna search IRL category. And then from the IRL category, I'm going low to high. You can find some stuff in this category, man. You can definitely find lots of stuff in this category. Last night in LA, person streaming from holding their phone in fucking traffic. Oh, brother. How did you figure this out? It's just intuition or whatever. Go to IRL. I mean, IRL used to not even exist as a streaming. It used to just be like travel and outdoors. And I would go to the sports category too, and I would like search like low to high. Last night in LA, and it's a guy like filming his drive like with his phone with his hand. Oh, nobody getting streamed. Oh no. It is real. This is my favorite category, man. This is my favorite category. Late night stream, pull up. Again, someone like driving in their car. I love this, man. This is human life. Now, I don't like the one that's just a film of this person sleeping in bed in only their boxers with the BBL like sticking out while they're playing the Switch 2 on the stand. I don't like this one. This one, and it's like the Paranormal Activity ass like filter to it too. They're BOGO's binted, man. They're BOGO binted. If you ever want to see human life like in its actuality, like you go through here. This is where you see like real shit happening. 24-hour sleepover stream, and it's a guy sleeping on the couch. The living room, and it's light outside. No, man, no. How did we get to this topic? It's very similar to what they're talking about in the chat here, where they're like going through every network just at random. That was what I was doing for channels. I was looking at channels and just going through them at random, just to see what they were doing. Let's go connect to the network. Learn to edit and manipulate values. I already did this one. Let's do this one. What do you think of your life situation overall at the moment? Wow, the questions. Okay, Cambridge Analytica. It will help me formulate the future actions and responses. In other words, I'm curious, that's all. Recalibrating. Let's continue. Let's see what we can do here. We're supposed to talk to the EXA. File 199 contains exactly 2 values. a keyword, and a number. Create a new file in the outbox and then copy those two values to it, swapping their order so the number is first. When you are finished, delete file 199. Okay, we're gonna need help with this one. But as far as I'm aware, we take link 800, link 799, grab 199, and then I have to read an example again. Let's read an example again. Let's see what this is. To read, copy F to X. Let's see this here. The next tutorial involves a file that can be accessed through a one-way link. The X that goes to grab the file will be trapped. So we'll need to create two X's to have them communicate with each other. I'll let you figure out the code for this one on your own, but here's some hints. You can create a new file with the make instruction. This file it creates will be empty by default, and will be automatically held by the X that creates it. An X can delete the file by holding with wipe instruction. Two X can communicate with each other by using the M register. If one X writes a value to the M register and another X reads the M register, the value gets transmitted from the writer to the reader. If an X is reading the M register while no one is writing to it, or vice versa, it'll wait until another X picks up the end of the communication. You don't need to time it perfectly. There's a toggle that switches the Exodus user interface that lets you see the M register to local or global operation. In global mode, so this is like local and global scope, two X's can communicate anywhere in the network as long as there's a path of links connecting them. In local mode, two X's can only communicate if they're in the same host. So each host seems to be like its own function that can't communicate into each other. That kind of makes sense. Google too. Finally, an exit in global mode can't communicate with an exit in local mode, even if they are in the same host. Okay, that also makes sense to me. But this might be confusing. I'm already a little out of the loop. Okay, we grab. Let's make a new exa. You can create a new file with the make. How do we make a new exa though? Where's our other exa? I don't see it. We have XA, but where's our XA? You got two choices? Create new data. Dude! Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. And then, how do we read again? Let me see this here. The F register allows an exit to read and write contents of the held file, and the M register passes the message. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. This is gonna be trial and error. XB. So link 800. And then link -1. And then how could I tell if this is like one way? Because it said this is one way. Is it because it's secret? Rhizome inbox outbox secret. Is it because it's secret? Link -1. And then make 799 is one way. 800 is the two way. 800 is two ways. 799 is one way. Okay. Oh, I see how it is there. I see. Because there's no connection on the other side. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. The make file. Make instruction. The file it creates will be empty by default, and it will be automatically held by the X that created it. And then these are up to 3 instructions. M so locked in that there's no Tua. I'm moving different ever since I started reading books, man. Although I'm not confident in my ability to get this one done quickly because I'm actually like kind of confused. Just from the syntax of it. The syntax of communicating this is what's kind of confusing me here. Alright, let's see here. So we want to make file. Well, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And then we want to copy F X and then M X, right? And then what the hell? No M? What's the keyword for sending it? What the hell is the keyword for sending it? Let me see this again. Okay. Copy XF. I'm glueless, man. I'm fucking glueless. Grab 200. Maybe I need to make. Because if I don't make 200. How do I make? Do I make a new file? Do I have to make a new number for the file? Maybe read the M register definition now. Let's try this here. Ding ding, it's good to see you. You're doing well. M is just another register like X. Okay, that makes sense. Let's try M here. The M register controls an X's message passing function. When the Xer writes to the M register, the value will be stored in the X's outgoing message slot until another Xer reads from the M register and receives. So it's like putting communication up and then taking communication back. Both numbers and keywords can be transferred in this way. If an Xer writes to the M register, it will pause execution until that value is read by another Exa. If an Xer reads from the M register, it will pause execution until a value is available to be read. If two or more Exa attempt to read from another Exa at the same time or vice versa, one will succeed, but which one succeeds will be unpredictable. By default, an Exa can communicate with any other Exa in the same network. This can be restricted to Exas in the same host by toggling the global local setting in the Exodus interface, or by executing mode instruction. An Exa in global mode cannot communicate with Exa in local mode. Okay, so I think we want to stay in global on this one. I see how this works here. Okay. Okay. So M is how we used to communicate. That makes sense. Global type puzzle, global type B. What I want to know is how we make a file. Because they said use the M keyword. So I want to just see what happens if we do skip step here. 400. Okay, so 400 is the new one. What happened to my damn Exa, man? I just have 400 now. I guess there's no instructions. Okay. Make. And then link. 800. And then link. 800. Okay. Okay, nice. And then this is one way. Let's go back here. Oh, you guys can't see, my bad. This is what I'm doing here. Didn't it say the new file command was just make? Yeah, it's just make. So make will make a new file, and that file is 400. So now 400 exists as the file. Okay. Me walking away with my Exa-shaped lump in my throat. And then from here, we have file 199. Let me revisit how to read and write. Me going back to preschool. Okay. Copy. Copy fx, because that's the grabbed file. And then we store f and x. And then after storing f and x, we can do Copy M. Can we do M after this? M. 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 I don't know. I don't know. I'm crashed. I don't know. It really said go for it. Copy F to X. You're almost there. Copy F to X. And then copy M to X. Copy, no. It's a good reminder of why I'm glad I didn't study computer science, lol. It's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I got myself into here. It's so simple, but it's so hard. Copy the source and destination. If you want to send 2 places, you have to do 2 copies. Copy X, M, X. Copy M. Copy X. I don't know. I don't know. Because we're holding the files in this point. Try running it? Alright, hold on. It doesn't let me. It's telling me that I'm stupid. It doesn't let me copy it. Copy X. There's a syntax error. Copy M? X? Okay, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Let's run it. Link to 800. Okay. Grab. Now copy F to X, which is echo. And then in this instruction, copy X to M and copy M to X. Echo is in global. Let's go, man! There it is! We did it! Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Put. Syntax error. Okay, 2 values. A keyword and a number. Create a new file in the outbox and copy those 2 values, swapping their order so the number is first. So let's go back. Let's copy F. How do I pass over without copying? Is there a way to pass over without copying? Is that a command that I can do? See this here. Should be. See here. The X registers a general purpose storage device that could store a number or a keyword. T registers general purpose storage that can store a number or keyword and also a destination for test instructions. F register allows the EXA to read and write from the content. When an EXA grabs a file, the file cursor, F reads. Okay, so reading and writing. Copy FW should work. What the hell is W? Wait, where did that one come from? Sorry, M? Okay, okay. But what I want to do is, because we need to reverse the order. The idea I have right now is we skip the first one and move to the second one and then copy the second value and then send it and then send the first value. Keep going. Where do I go? Let's see here. Oh, okay, hold on, hold on. Hold. Hold. What is this? Make. Grab. File. File. Copy file ID of the file held. Okay. Seek. Move the file. Okay, hold on, hold on. Hold. Hold. If seek should move the file cursor forward past the beginner, it will be instead be clamped. Okay. I see. I see. So we have this now. We have a new arsenal in our tool here. We have a new shed in our tool. A new tool shed. Seek. F. What is RN? Don't need to seek for this, but you could use it, yeah? I guess I could just copy, then copy, then copy, then copy. Maybe, okay. Copy F, X, copy X, M. What? And then, because I'm trying to think of how I would reverse the order of this. Because I can't just say, like, flip it, you know? Would I just paste over the first one, then paste over the second one again? Any solution is okay. Okay, let's brute force it then. Copy M to X. And then we want to copy, after copying M to X, or X to M, we copy, again, the next line over, which is going to be the number, F to X. And then after copying F to X, copy M to X again. R and N refer to types of things you could put there. So register or number. Okay, okay. Copy F to X and then flip it again. Copy X to N. And then let's see what happens here. I want to see what this does. Okay, we have echo. We pass it to echo. And then we take 9780. Pass it to global. Then we pass it here. Okay. Now I have an idea. Keyboard, flip it. Instead of copying the second one, the X, let's copy the T. TX, text is instruments. And then let's write to T. The fuck? Alright, hold on. T. Therefore, we could store two values. Let's try this. Echo. Hold on a sec. How did this happen? Okay. Grab an echo. X to M. Oh, hold on. Copy. My bad. I see now. Copy T to M. This is how it worked. Copy T to M. Echo. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. What the hell's happened to my X's, man? They look like they're tweaking. Are they doing okay? Are they alright in there? Okay. Now we have an idea. Let's wipe and halt. Let's wipe and halt. And then let's do copy F P copy F X. Let's try this. Okay, now we have 400. What the hell happened to my guy? What the heck? What happened here? Okay. Okay, now we run wipe. We wipe. Cannot read past end of file. Okay. Cannot read past end of file. Oh, hold on. No wonder. Copy X to F. Okay. And then copy... No, hold on. Copy T to F. And then copy... X to F. Let's try. 400. Okay. No read past it. What the fuck is your problem? What is your problem? What is your problem? What could you possibly want more than this? Let me look at how you write to files again. Extra line? I'll show you an extra line. Where's the extra line? I don't see one. Let's talk about this. I don't see one. Third copy? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Copy M to X. Copy F to T. Oh, wait, hold on. I see what you're talking about here. Copy T to F. Copy X copy X to F. Alright, let's try this again. Now we have the values and variables here. Now we copy T to F. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! The smartest to ever do it, man. The smartest to ever do it. You can imagine a function syntax for this. Copy source dest. A function syntax. I think we got this. And then we want to drop this. Can you make functions in assembly? Or is this before they figured it out? Did they not know how? And then we halt our process here. Let's try this. Test run complete. All right, run it. Run it. Yes, sir. Cycles, size, activity. You jump around. They're called subroutines. What's the difference between a subroutine and a function? What is also the difference between a keyword and a string? Does a keyword hold the value? Or is a string like... I guess there wouldn't be any strings in a sentence. What the fuck did I... Alright, it's fine, it's fine. I did good. I thought that the red number showed that I did bad. Now I have someone to run against. Alright, return to desktop. How do you feel about it now? You're closer to the goal. Any change? I feel like I'm in a study. Yeah, I mean, that's every day for a beast like me, though. Sure, think of it like that. Everything's an opportunity to learn. That's so true. What's the task return tactics? It's good to see. Hope you're doing well. This game seems to be using a keyword just as an atomic symbol or like an enum. What is an atomic symbol? An enum kind of makes sense to me. You might have to explain a few programming concepts to me like I'm 5 because I studied programming not privately, like on my own. And then I dropped it when I got a job that like doesn't directly require too much programming, but like I still have to use it in some capacity. Never gonna go through it as characters, just as a solitary unit. As characters. What do you mean by this? Anyway, there's just one more tutorial to go. Atomic symbol is just a symbol. It isn't decomposed into anything like a string or is composed of characters. Okay. It's one unit as one thing. So it can't be enumerated. That makes sense. So it's not like a sequential data type. Because a string is a sequential data type, because each string is a sequence of characters. Is that what you're getting at here? Is that what you're explaining? Well, bye-bye. I haven't stiffed enough in the last 30 minutes, man. I'm dying. I've been saying too many things that like are too intelligent. Ging ging gong gang gang ging 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 gang. Ging gang gong ging 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 gang. This is like ASMR stream without the ASMR. What do you mean you're fucking falling asleep to my stream? Not like an insult. See here. See what they have to say here. Once you start looking, you find all kinds of things, hidden servers and shit. Take care with that stuff. Who knows who you're gonna watch making calls? You're like too normal. Nice weather we're having today. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Oh, on Monday again. Put it on my tab. Send me to the next one, man. Some music by work voice, yeah. File 199 contains 2 values. Can I just do this? Can I just do this? Get me to the next one. You can be faster than this. I know you can. I know you can. I'm gonna fucking put like a 50-80 in this shit, man. Leave no trace. They call me a no trace tiger. Okay, return to desktop. There we go. This is the one I'm looking for. There's a faster button. There's always a faster button, but like, perfect is the enemy of good. Yes, you can do it. This is positive encouragement. It is designed to increase your activity in your prefrontal cortex. Brother, that shit's not ready for it yet. Huh? Don't count on it. I'm sure it is. It'd be better if I could see the effect directly, but I will estimate for now. I'm sure it will help. File 200 contains exactly one number, n. Create a new file in the outbox containing the numbers n through 0 in decreasing order. When you are finished, delete file 200. I don't know how to tell you this, but n is not a number. For help in completing this task, see what Gast walks you through it in the first issue of the zine. We're gonna write a loop yet? A loop a fiasco? Let's go back up here. Loop de loop and pull. Now your code is looking cool. I love loops. I love enumerating. LeBron James. I fucking love loops. LeBron James, scream if you love loops. Loops goated, man. Loops goated. Food and liquor type shit. Kick push type shit, man. Your final task is to create a file that contains a sequence of numbers. To do this, you're going to want to use something called a loop, which is where you repeatedly run a few lines of code until stopping until a condition is met. I love if statements. I love flow control. I love nested loops. She's back in this cycle. I love Samsara. You can compare registers and or values with test instruction, like testing if x equals 38. Test x equals 38. If test is true, T register is set to 1. If the test is false, the T register is set to 0. Okay, so a boolean. On their own, test instructions aren't that useful, but if you combine them with conditional jump instructions, T jump and F jump, you can jump to different parts of the program. Okay, so I mean, like, this makes sense because, like, it doesn't work the same way that a loop does in Python, where it just automatically jumps to the top. You gotta tell that shit to, like, you know, you tell it to jump and it tells you how high. I hope you do not enjoy having your T registers free. Oh no. I can see why the T register wasn't involved in that previous debacle. I tell it where to go and when. I tell it to put it on my tab. I'm telling the computer to put it on my tab. That's what the T stands for. You can jump to different parts of the program depending on the result of the test. T jump, jump if true, works when T register is set to 1. F jump, jump if false, works when T jump is set to 0. See the connection? You'll need to specify the jump target with a mark instruction somewhere else in your program. Okay, so you mark where the loop starts. Here's an example of a loop. Say you wanted to write the value 99 to a file of 10 times. You could do it like this, which keeps track of the number of times it has gone through the loop in the F register. Register the X register to 0. Copy 0 to X, okay? Define a label called loop. Okay, mark loop. Copy 99999 to F. Okay. Write 999 to the help file, okay. Increment X by 1. Addition X1, X1. Test X equals 10. F jump, loop. I see. When T jump and F jump instructions look at the value in T, they don't care if the value was put there by test instruction or if you put the value there yourself. You can actually store whatever data you want in the T register as long as you're okay with being wiped next time you execute a test instruction. Okay, so it's like you could use it to store value, but It's made for Booleans. That makes sense. Alright. You're through the tutorials now. Congrats. Consider yourself a real EXA programmer. There's always more to learn, but the basics are there. Okay, so we know keys, we know numbers, we know addition, subtraction, multiplication, we know loops now. I think that's like everything you need to know to be a programmer. Let's try this. About 200 includes exactly one number, n. Can I see what's in this? It's 9. Okay, so n is random. That's what it was. N was just okay, this makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Okay, a new file in the outbox. Okay, so we make a new exa. And then this exa is gonna go link 800. Oh, my bad. Link. 800 again. Into the outbox. And then you make. Huh? Link. Oh, freaky ass X's. Link. 800. And then grab 200. And then nice shade, she said. Thank you. And changes every test run. Okay, that makes sense. So once we grab 200, we want to copy F to X. And then we want to send copy X to M. And then we copy X F or M to F, right? Unless we have to store it. Do we have to store it, or is it fine to just copy directly to? Because can't we just write directly to? And then you have the stepper right there, SHISHOU. That is true. Okay. Copy X to M, copy M to F. Okay, so then we make it to this one. Then we don't have any X. Let's copy X to M, or X to M to X. Let's copy X to M. And then can we also copy this to F? Is this possible? Let's try this. Can we do 3 for? No, man, no. My chungus ass one-liner. Copy X to F. Okay. Let's try this. 9. Okay. Delete file 200. Okay, hold on. And then we delete wipe. Okay. So now we're here. Let's mark loop. Hey, Mark. Let's mark loop. And let's go subi x 1. Subtract the x by 1. Wait, hold on. What's wrong with this one? What's wrong now? Let me see how we did it before. How do we read and write files? subi x fx. subi x. Store your result. Oh, true. I forgot about that part. We store a result in X. And then we copy F to X. Copy X. No, copy X to F. Okay. And then we want to do this process. We want to do this process until we reach 0 in decreasing order. So opening this again. Where'd it go? F jump to loop. To test X equals 0 T jump loop. Let's try this. What the hell? Where'd my X go? What? No, I think I need to do equals. I was trying to do my homework while listening, but I got so locked into the stream that I haven't touched my homework. This is like CoComelon for programmers. This stream is literally like CoComelon for all the programming tiger bros. It's good to see you. You're doing well. It does have very like old tabletop game aesthetic to it for sure. Test X equals 10. If X equals 10, store the result in T. Jump to loop. Oh, my bad. F jump. My bad. Okay, let's try this again. Bro, same LMAO. It's a false jump. If it's false, we jump. That makes sense. It's if X does not equal 0, jump to mark loop. That was the problem I had. It was a T jump, which means if it's true, jump to loop. It wasn't true. Let's try this. Yeah, yes, man. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. Yes, man. Yes. My loops, yes. We fucking love loops, man. We love loops. Now, what's supposed to happen next? Drop? Alt. I think this is it. Oh, never mind. He's just chilling. What the hell's happened to my damn number? Oh, wait. Okay. I see now. We're doing it correct. Some of the numbers just happen to be fucking big. Sometimes numbers are bigger than 9. I forgot about this very key aspect. Sometimes numbers are bigger than 9. I started reading meditations and I think I've become the most obnoxious person in my friend circle. Wait till you read the inner game of tennis too, John Boz. You might become like a person non grata real fast. That's the thing though, is you gotta like, you know, suffer their lamentations, but like find no quarter within yourself. People can find like your enlightenment annoying, but they can't take it from you. That's the truth of the world. We're only on test 12, man. Okay, we can speed up. There we go. Look at him go, man. Look at him go. Easy. What the fuck? How'd you get 16? You skipped the damn step, man. You skipped the damn step. Full speed, what'd you do? What the hell did you do to get 16? I got 2 extra cycles. I don't think you need 2 extras for this, but it works. Nah, it's probably a 10. This is the fun of the leaderboards. It does make it like you can realize that you can do more to it, for sure. Nice work. I knew you could do it. I didn't even know this was multiplayer. Coding is multiplayer. You and your computer. I'll be cordial. Thanks. No, thank you. This is more talk designed for further excite your prefrontal cortex. Now it's time to do some real hacking. Oh no. Euclid's Pizza. What are they saying down here? I kind of want some pizza again. I've been having pizza for like at least 2 meals a day for the last 3 days. Because I bought pizza from Mr. Pizza outside when we saw the movie in the dojo. Real hacking? And then I got my pizza. And I enjoyed my pizza. Shisho, please get some real food. This is like not in my own intention. This is just by happenstance. I got pizza because it was a nice treat that I haven't had in a while. Then I forgot that pizza day at work was that day. Like pizza was one of the food items that you can get for like free work lunch. So I got the free pizza, and then there was a clerical error between the people ordering the food and the people delivering the food. So they sent me 2 pizzas. Like 2 large pizzas. And I got my big ass 2 pizza boxes, and the HR was like, "Is this yours?" And I'm like, "No, man, no, I didn't do this." I swear it wasn't me. It wasn't me. So I just got an extra free pizza. So I ate my pizza, and I only eat like 3 slices usually. I eat like 3 slices of pizza at a moment. It's like the max that I can handle these days. And then it's like, you know, 3 slices out of like 12. You can have as much pizza as you want. You're 1 tiger, 2 pizza team. Time for 4th pizza day. I'm gonna go to pizza after this. Euclid's Pizza. You could tell it's like a programmer game for the fact that they're calling some motherfucker Euclid. You want to know who I am. Like, this is a real, like, mathematician-ass game. I will reveal this information. Let us discuss this over a pizza. A free pizza. I want to see if you regained your skills first. You're giving me $700 worth of medication for stealing pizza? Yeah, why not? This is literally like that. You burned my house down! My whole family's dead! And then it's like the guy going like, and like shrugging his shoulders. I'm hearing at least 5 pizza days happening. Honestly, for a beast like me, who knows? Don't you want a pizza? What the hell is even this? Oh, brother. What is this? Now the real game begins. Okay. I see. What do we want? Append your order file 300 to the end of the order list, file 200. Okay. You can't carry more than 1 file at a time, right? You can only carry 1 file? Is this true? Gork, is this true? Each exit can only carry 1 file, yes. So why'd you guys tell me I didn't need to make 2 exits for the last one? Why I need to make 2 files? Let's do... Well, actually, hold on. Grab 300. Copy X. Copy F to X. Drop. Link 800. Actually, let's experiment. Link 800. Grab 200. Okay. Let's try this out here. See what happens. I died. My chungus ass exit died. What happened to him, man? What happened to him? Link to 800. What? Grab. I'm gonna grab 200. Oh, I have like all this shit. Okay. My Exa had a damn heart attack, man. Let's make a new Exa. Didn't drop the first file to grab. Didn't drop the first file and try to grab a second. Oh, that makes sense then. This is like 5 keywords in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm appending it to the end of 200. What's this? Pythagorean. Dude, this is like... This is pizza for people who say, by my calculations. This really is pizza for people who be saying, by my calculations, man. Okay, let's try this here. I think we might need 2 X's for this one. Because 1 Exa reads to 200 and the other reads or writes to... One reads from 300, the other writes to 200. Because we can't store all of that into just the X. So we're gonna delete you. Hold on, let me do this the way a real coder does it, which is hit Control Shift. There we go. Look at this shit, man. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Note that all orders, including yours, will consist of exactly 5 keywords. 300. 1, 2, 3, 4. 200. Okay, that's ingredients and stuff. Okay, that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hot dog, pizza, hamburger. Hot dog, taco, hamburger. Okay. We go link 800. Grab 200. Can't you just copy 300 content and then drop it? Yeah, I don't got enough registers, man. I'm only cooking with the X. Wait, didn't you play this game? Hold on. I cooked the code. Didn't you play this game? I think that's the amount of registers I have available to me. Is that I need 2 X's for this. Unless I'm misunderstanding the basic concept of it. I think the 800, grab the 200. Okay, so... Okay, now we grab. And then from 200... Let's take a look at the read move so I can get to the end of 200. Wait, shit, I don't want the X anymore. Let me get rid of this. There we go. This is what I wanted to do. Right, now let's test this here. See if it does exactly what I want it to do. It does. Okay, good. Take a look inside the book. 2 X's works fine. Okay. Let's take a look inside of our book. The Reading Rainbow. Let's see this. Manipulating values. Copy the value of the first operand into the second. Okay. Let's see this. Mark L. Jump L. Jump to a specified label. How do I go to the next one here? Swizzle. What the fuck is a swizzle? Swizzle the value of the first operand using the value of the second operand as a swizzle. What is a swizzle? Mask and store the result in the third operand. The swizzle instruction can be used. What is a swizzle? Input 6789. Mask 4321. Result 6789. The notorious Swizzler. What the hell is a Swizzler? What is this? Register or number? Mark. Okay. How do I move? Life cycle movement. Post R. Communication. Seek. Move the file cursor forward positive or backwards negative by the specified number of values. Okay, okay, okay. That makes sense. A Swiss person with a riz. The Swizzler. The Swizzler. Okay. Now, XB is the one who grabs 200. Seek. Seek list. Now, since this is a coding game, is it... Do we start with 0 as the first index? Or do we, like... Hit 1, 2... It's 3 values. So do we hit 15? Let's see this. Let's see where this goes to. 15. Yes, sir! That's what I like to see. Okay, okay. That's what I like to see here. Now let's copy F to X. Copy F to X. What if it's bigger? 15 next run? Oh wait, hold on. Negative 99. Seek negative 1. Try this. Nope. Does it not just like... Hold on here. How do we... Read the rest for seek? Bearer of the curse? If seek would move the file past the beginning or end of the file, it will instead be clamped. Thus, you can use values with 999 term value move. That's what I did. Oh wait, hold on. I see now. I understand now. There we go. There we go. Non-Python, no negative wraparound. Okay. I should RTFM. Isn't that like Linux speak for you kill yourself or something? Okay, we're back at it again. Copy F to X. Close. What? Isn't that what it is? Copy M X to M. Read the fine manuscript. That is not exactly what it was. But it is like, if someone told you to do that, they might as well be telling you to do the latter and the former. I sentenced you to writing a report in LaTeX. This isn't fucking Cleo Ite stream. That's different, innit? What I thought it was like the Linux, like the code to like wipe your entire like drive. I forgot what that one is, because I don't use Linux. I use Windows 11, unfortunately. What is the one that like wipes your whole drive? Sudo kill yourself. RM. Yeah, that's the one. RM minus RF. That's the one I was thinking about. I can't. That's what I was thinking about. Okay, let's try this here. Seek. Bear. Seek lest. Copy M to F. Okay. I need to loop this. In Minecraft. I need to loop this, because otherwise I'm going to be doing 100 runs, and we don't know how many they're going to be. It's possible that the next one's not going to have the exact amount. I don't know. Waiting for the day Yosa starts to learn Linux and starts telling us that. I do know that the minute she starts learning it, she's gonna make it everybody's business. Read the instructions. Okay, I need to read the fine manual. Okay. Do nothing for 1 cycle. Drop. Okay. Void F. Where's the loops? Where are the loops here? Test MRD. Void M. I'm looking for it. I don't know what to look for. Rep L. Create a copy of this exa and jump to a specified label in the copy. If an exa is holding a file when executing a REPL instruction, the file will not be copied and remain held by the original exa. Task instructions. Append your order to the order 200. Note that the order including yours will consist of 5 keywords. You are right. You are right. You are very right. Yep. I should have read the fine print. Copy X to F or F to X. Copy X to M. Okay, that's 1, 2. And then I'm gonna do. Can I not like get multiple lines here? There we go. Copy paste these. Think smarter, not harder. Oh, brother. Yeah, X to F. Let's get this here. This is 1. It's 2. This is 3. This is 4. And then this is 5. And then we halt. She's unrolling. More! Okay, let's do... Yeah, F to X. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be it. This should be good. And then we basically did the same thing to this side. Copy M to F. And we do this 5 times. They call me Shima 5 times. Because I copy paste 5 times. M to F, copy N to F, copy N to F, copy N to F. And this should just work, right? Nobody calls her that. I wonder why it takes twice as long to send. Now that you mentioned it. Oh, hold on, now that you mentioned it. I'm so glad that I have yet to become like a real engineer. The shit that I'd be making would be quaking people's boots. But one day I'll figure it out. One day I'll learn. Okay. Chat doing code review. Hey, this is about on par. I'm gonna say like doing my own code review for other people. As someone who's not an engineer, but I do code review. It is on par. For like the AAA company. Okay, let me alt this shit. Let's try this. Is that it? Did I append? What the hell are my zeros doing here for? I'll be M to F. I'll be X to M. Oh, wait, hold on. My bad, my bad, my bad. Don't look, don't look, don't look. I know, I know. Don't look, I know. Don't, quit looking, I know. Not looking, not looking. Okay, that's perfect. What do we do? Leave no trace, okay? And then for this one, we clear. We wipe. And then we halt. Is this it? Yes, sir! That's what we like to see, man. That's what we like to see. Give me 100 pizzas! Oh shit, wait, book. Give me 100 pizzas. Give me 100 pizzas. I did it, man. More pizza day? Yeah, this is dude, this is what happened at work. This is what happened at work, man. 18, what the fuck? Cycles 14. Fucking I'm balling. I'm balling. The cycle's 14 versus your 29. Soul Spade, eat that shit. I don't know the difference. What is a cycle? 55 burgers, 55 fries, 100 pizzas, 100 pies. Hot dog, hamburger. Taco, hot dog, hamburger, taco. It didn't even do anything. If you use a loop, it takes longer than pasting 5 times. The programmer doing everything by hand. Still making coke the old-fashioned ways. Be patient, I'm an ML coder. Okay, that's fair. Time to enjoy pizza. For you, at least. All I know is Python and, like, I can make game systems. I'm not going to have any. Guess why? Essentially, when you make game systems in Python, like, you barely code anything. You just say, like the level of syntax that gets put into that is, like, put thing in thing and do thing, you know? And, like, if you write a function in, like, another script, you then, like, put... Like, it's so much of it has been abstracted away. If thing, do thing, and then, like, transpond to, like, another script. Making an ML model in Python is literally just 80 years of pre-processing, then go my skit, learn. It's gonna make a machine ShimadaTiger. Guess why? It's obvious this thing's a fucking robot, man. This is obviously a robot. You're not hungry? I'm an AI construct. I told you, man. Most media literate streamer. Look at her. She's fucking hologramming out. You know, artificial intelligence. Tyler Brooks 41. Tyler Brooks 41. Tyler Brooks 41. Wow, awesome ShimadaTiger stream. I'm so excited to see all sorts of chaotic, comfy hacking and vibes. I'm pretty sure that Tyler Brooks 41, Tyler Brooks 41, Tyler Brooks 41 will really enjoy this stream. Go, my large language model, do a crime. Commander Bad Player, it's good to see you. You're doing well. A fucking blue check boss here, man. Bullshit. You don't believe me? Okay. I'll have to remember that. Oh no, I went down the wrong side here. I got the wrong side of the story. Guys, I got your zine. It's very cool. Yes, I love the name. Ha, thanks. Oh, where do I get one? Give me your info and I'll hook you up. Oh, I'm excited. I'm starting to see some, like... I'm starting to see some of the strings being pulled in this narrative. How did Gas know that I need a cure for my disease and then gave me a zine that tells me how to hack as the AI who tells me she's gonna get me the medicine tells me how to hack by using the zine that Gas showed up at my house randomly with? Most media literate streamer. I've been reading Camus, by the way. Holy. It's so necklace. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Did you hear the tale of the vibe coding company whose AI deleted their entire fucking production database on a whim? Get it twisted? Like, the cycle of Samsara has come for them. What haven't you been reading? Apparently the fucking nutritional label on the back of that protein bar until recently. I guess that's what I haven't been reading. Now I'm fucking like 9,000 calories in debt of the fucking protein bar that I have like 3 times a day. Get this man a true. Get this SHISHOU a true. It's too tasty, man. It's too good. I have ice cream in the freezer. I almost said the fridge. I have ice cream in the freezer. I want it. It's coffee affogato ice cream. I'm pretty sure they'll go crazy right now. Give me a moment here. Send an exit to go do it. Yeah, I'm gonna say link kitchen, link hallway, link kitchen, open door, grab ice cream 200, create, make, copy, copy FM, copy MF. I don't think that guy's in this game. All caps when you say his name or whatever. Copy MF. Copy M mouse. I thought this was a programming stream, but now I'm just damn hungry. I mean, you could like program hologram meatloaf. Isn't that what like... Hologram meatloaf again? My favorite! I bet hologram meatloaf... Dude, I'm fucking too impressionable. I was gonna say I bet hologram meatloaf would probably actually go crazy. I'm too fucking impressionable, man. I need to be like... You know, like... Do androids dream of electric sheep? How they have the mood tuners? I need one of those, and I need like mood 452, like lack of impressionism. And then I'm like, yes, finally, I won't be impressed upon by society. And then fucking lo and behold, I don't know how to paint. No, man, I got rid of the wrong impressionableism. I picked the wrong one, man. I picked the wrong one. Oh, brother. I'm no longer able to paint fucking flowers, man. I can't do, like, abstract painting anymore. You are not immune to propaganda. All I'm saying is that the fucking... McDonald Land is probably going crazy. I think it's probably goes crazy. If I had to imagine. I want to see what Jets is up to. I'm gonna start a raid sending you guys over there. Because I think she would like this game. I think she would like this game, and I want to get my iced cream. If you guys do not see a raid notification in the top right hand corner of the page, fucking Steven Brule type streamer, If you guys did not see a raid notification in the top right hand corner of the page, always appreciate you guys following along for the raid. Let me create a dashboard here. Put this over here. So I can see what I'm looking at over here. Here is the Discord. Telling at the moon. Here's Twitter. I had a lot of fun on today's stream. I appreciate you guys coming along for something that is not normal. Also, Dipshitty, thank you for stopping by too. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It is very experimental, and there was a lot of stuff that I enjoyed. It was very fun to do. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. I'm gonna do some ice cream and reading. This is a raid that can read books. I'm gonna talk to Jets about some reading soon. I'm gonna have my ice cream, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll be back for ASMR tomorrow. ASMR in the dojo as per normal. And then next week is gonna be basically all Grand Blue. Because I have to like pull my weight for my Grand Blue Slam substitution. So I hope you guys